Hey everybody, my name is Frankie McDonald. You're listening to SimpCast with Chrissie Mayr. I'm Frankie McDonald.
I want my baby back, Chili, baby back, red.
Caller, this calls for Ayala.
Hi.
So.
Hey, do you remember me?
Who's this?
Nick?
No.
Last name Gers?
Nick Gers. I don't know names. I don't even remember my mom's name.
Say it again.
If you even tell me my mom, I wouldn't remember her name. Like, I'm really bad with names. How do you look?
Will you say my name again? I don't even know if you heard me right.
Nick Gers.
Thank you.
Why? Why do you have to call in like that? Why do you have to call in like that? That's not a good caller. It's a horrible, horrible caller. I'm going to play you a little song.
Nick Gers! Oh, Nick.
Me Chinese, me play jokes, me put pee-pee in your coat.
What's up, Vivek?
Hey.
Whoa!
Look at this. What's up, guys?
I was craving a Slurpee.
Can I get my change back correctly?
You know, we'll...
I feel like a lot of us are conservative in the way that we just want to be able to say the N-word and it not really matter.
That's all I want. Come on. Is that so much to ask? Can't I just say the N-word? Does that make me a bad person?
Come on, guys.
Violet's a huge fan of yours. She loves censored TV.
Oh, great.
I do. I love your show. Big fan.
All she wants is to be able to say the N-word, but that's the only thing that's holding her back in life.
Yeah.
Oh, it just, you go like this.
How are you and your man?
Oh, Bisconti, he's in hospice. I'm teasing.
Oh,
it's a joke. It was an old man joke.
No, there was somebody in the hospital on meeting earlier, so I was like, oh, geez.
I'm just kidding. He's fine. Oh my God, we're great. I'll marry that man.
Oh,
he's adorable. So.
If my babies fall out, this was your fault, John. I'm just saying.
Jumping jack. Whoa!
Yeah, don't.
Whoa!
What was it?
Whoa!
Okay. There. I did it. What, you can take me?
I just died
My baby's fall out. This is your fault,
Whoa! I just died in your arms tonight.
There. I did it.
Are you winning, son?
Hi, I'm Ali. I'm an English teacher, a dialect coach, and today I'm going to show you exactly what actors do perfectly and terribly when they try to do a British accent. Let's rate some accents.
My kink is British accents. Oh, is that all right?
Cheerio, cut!
Yeah, right then. Bush eyed cheerio.
You're really attracted to this.
Oh, bloody hell.
I had to look up where she grew up and went to school because I genuinely don't know why she's so good. She's not trying to sound perfect.
I'm taking the dog, dumbass. I'm taking the dog.
He's just happy to have the attention. He's just happy to have the attention.
Got tired of my scheming. It's me. Hi, I'm the baddie. It's me.
Our next guest is originally from Danville, Illinois. He enjoys cold beer and hot music. Says that he and his mom don't see eye to eye on his love life. And he claims that his job has cost him several relationships. Please welcome Robert Faggot. Fine, how are you? Faggot is rather an odd name.
Yeah, you know, it is an odd name.
Speak does not make you intelligent. Now get out of here.
No, Mrs. Stay. Lisa Kochata.
Happy day.
Tuesday, Wednesday,
Happy day.
Thursday, Friday,
Happy day.
the weekend comes, my cycle hums.
Your lip, just kind of get it in there. Fill it in a few different times just to kind of get a real deep color. And then kind of go in here at the bottom.
I'm gay. I have relationships with men and sex with men.
Welcome to SimpCast. Oh my goodness. Wow. How is everybody doing? How is everybody feeling? Let's give a little SimpCast hair flip, whether you're sitting at home in your sweats or who knows, maybe you're like on a train coming back from work like I used to do when I was commuting back and forth from the city all damn years. Or maybe you're, I don't know, sitting in your car in your driveway. You're just you don't want to go in the house for some reason. That's fine too. We all have those times. My God, there's gonna be so much fun stuff to discuss tonight. Plus, I've got some guests that some are popping their SimpCast cherry for the very first time. So that's always good. We'll be gentle. Be gentle to them, chat. Just like they'll be gentle with you. I don't know. Oh God, we've got an eyebrow out of place. It's fine. It's fine. Okay. Let me bring her on because you know her, you love her. She's been on before. It's Tiny Toasty.
Hi guys. Hi
Hi,
Chrissy.
Loving the cool glasses. Popping and we're gonna continue the trend. We had some men on last week. We were at I was at the MegaCon and I was still in Florida. So I thought, why don't we have some, because that's who goes to these things, these conventions. It's really mostly like 80% men. So we had a lot of men on last week to recap what happened. And I also rode on a like ride along vacuum. I sweet talked one of the housekeeper men and he let me ride on the vacuum. Anyway, that's neither here nor there. This next guest has never been on SimpCast, I don't believe. I think I've been on his program. He's been on my other program. He's very dressed up. Who knows if he's wearing pants, but you know him, you love him. It's Mr. Reagan. Wow.
I am wearing pants. I've got pants on.
Oh my God. You're more dressed up than perhaps anyone who's ever done this show.
This is just how I dress all the time.
No, it's not. Stop. Do you sleep in
yes.
that? Do you have a
I do.
bedtime suit?
No. I sleep in this, in my coffin during the day.
You know who doesn't sleep in a coffin, but she looks like she could because she's not tan at all right now. But you know, none of us are really tan. It's March. what do you expect?
Well, I'm in Bali, so I got a little bit of it too.
Oh, excuse me. I'm in Bali. Somebody's doing well. Our next guest, you may have seen her. She was just on Nightmare just this week, just earlier this week. I believe this Tuesday. Or was it Wednesday? God, I don't even know. That was days ago. You know her. You love her. It's Holly Treats. Oh! It's Holly Treats.
Everybody.
I had to explain to people that that's not your real name. I was like, yeah, imagine the odds of Treats being your last name.
I mean, that would be really intentional, I feel like. That would be like, I'm deciding a life for my kid right now when I name them
Mrs. Treats. Yeah, when your name is Treats, you either need to work in a chocolate factory or
you're a slut.
Or do adult content.
Yeah, it's the name that we give slutty people, you know.
You're not slutty, Holly. You're sexually
I have
tender.
the energy. I don't behave. I'm a lady on the streets, but a freak on my camera and everywhere else. So
if that's not a good enough advertisement, I don't know what is.
Yeah.
I was just gonna let people figure out what you do over the next 3 hours. But here we are. We're making it easy for them. And we got starred chats already. K-Max, thank you for being a member for 9 months. Happy to be a member for 9 months, Chrissy. You have given birth to me now. Yes, it was very painful to have a grown man come out of me. That doesn't sound right. K-Max, thank you for the 10. Clavicular was just arrested for being caught on stream shooting an alligator in the Everglades. There was a video of it, Chrissy, and it was in the news. Did the panel hear about this? Now, this was not a topic I was planning to discuss tonight.
It's like the social media apocalypse, you guys. Like, I'll be the one to announce it. The apocalypse is here and crazy stuff is happening. And you're so lucky to like be in this podcast right now because we've got to figure out what to do.
It's so true. All right. So we should talk about this then. So Clavicular, who, God, some days I love him, some days I hate him. He is like a Gen Z influencer man boy.
Chad Maxer.
Chad Maxer got famous for I don't know if he or his ilk coined the term looks maxing, mogging, which happens when you just simply walk into a room and you look better than everyone else. So you're mogging. You can do it without saying a word. Just for example, Holly is mogging all of us right now.
I'm going to be clavicular right now.
She's clavicularing us.
I'm clavicularing.
And everyone thought, my goodness, this man can do no wrong. You know, he came to be from, I think, hitting himself in the face with a hammer. Apparently that reorganizes your bones and makes you better looking. I don't know. I'm never going to try it. I'm not going to take the risk. I don't know if I can show this video. It's okay. So, of course, since he's gone viral and, you know, he's been seen hanging out with the likes of Andrew Tate, Nick Fuentes. Who else is he friends with, Toasty?
Wait, did you mention Nick?
Yeah, I know. That's the only
Myron, right?
He's Myron. That whole, like,
who are these people? I can't
Nick,
keep up with them anymore.
right?
I know. There's too many to keep track of.
Help me.
Sneeko.
Right, Sneeko, Mr. Sneaker. And right when I want to forget about them, they do something like this, like shoot up an alligator. So apparently he mag dumped or mog dumped. No, it's when you fire all the bullets in your gun into an alligator live on a stream. Kick, which is his little platform that he likes to be on, banned him. I'm like, I've never been on Kick. I don't know what a Kick is. But I guess it exists.
So I stream on Kick as well, but it's mostly like IRL streamers. You know, they take their cameras everywhere and they have like people donating to message them so everyone else could hear the messages and stuff. You know what I mean? Like what do you call that?
We can't have
like
Holly blocked.
Don't they say that clavicular is like on meth or something? Like, isn't that like the rumor or like his advertisement? Like, I'm pretty sure he's like, I'm skinny because I do meth. So I'm not surprised that he's like shooting alligators. Yeah. Like he's talking about using meth as a weight loss drug. So I'm really not shocked to hear that he's shooting alligators, and I'm sure he's.
You guys are all teaching me about this guy. I have no
I'm
knowledge.
sure he's gonna turn into a.
You haven't heard about him?
You know,
You
and
haven't
A
heard
little bit.
Reagan?
Just a little bit. Just a little bit.
he's
You're
gonna start
pretending-
taking cars
You're
apart.
pretending he's better than knowing about who clavicular is, which I used to do. And sorry for my baseball.
I used to know who
lozenge.
clavicular was.
I have a baseball-sized lozenge in my mouth because I have like this stupid random dry cough. Anyway, I used to pretend to not know who clavicular was because I felt like I shouldn't know. I shouldn't know who he is. But like an STD, they find their way. And anyway, so
Well, I feel like it's different audiences, right?
yeah.
Like different platforms have different audiences.
True.
I've never used Kick, so I'm not in that crowd.
It's so
I'm too
true.
old.
I'm too old for Kick, too old for TikTok.
My new line that now I think we are in an era where we need to start publicly like disgracing influencers for being just like, we have to start showing society when things have gone too far. And so my new thing is I think that we should make them shave their girlfriend's head on live stream and put them all on call sheet and let people like bet on their relationships. And that's how we can like make this.
That's
how we can
punishment.
correct this imbalance.
That's a very steep punishment, Holly. You have to shave your girlfriend's head.
I mean, they're already doing basically that kind of stuff on call sheet. Clavicular's like injecting his girlfriend's face on Kick. So
stop it. Really?
No, I'm serious. Yeah. So it's kind of like, why not shave her head? You know? This is
Oh
what
my God.
people want.
I'm going to ask Grok. Hold on. Hello, Grok.
What is he injecting her with?
Why is it so bad that clavicular shot an alligator?
Okay.
There was like supposedly like, and he was giving her an aesthetic procedure of some kind, but who knows?
Hold on, Grok is going to tell us why it's so bad that he shot this alligator.
It would be funny if he like intentionally dated an ugly chick to like make her better,
does.
like
No,
make
that's
her
what
hot. Is that really what happened?
They had already thought of that when they made the clavicular marketing plan.
Okay.
And then they found him.
Yeah, fair.
Even messing with a carcass is sketchy. They're protected under federal law, and Florida's super strict. No random gunplay on wildlife, dead or not. Could still mean fines, gear seizure, or worse if the FWC decides it counts as harassment or discharge violation. His real arrest? Totally separate. Some battery charge from a fight, not the gator thing. Wild internet drama, right?
Wow. So according to Grok, it was a dead, already floating alligator in the Everglades. Oh my God, Lila Hart is here. Lila's here.
Hello.
Lila, surely you know who clavicular is.
I've seen him on Twitter. Do I know him personally? No, I do not know him.
Nobody knows him personally. He's just like I don't know, an internet.
Ruby Dragon vibes.
What are you eating? What is that? Or that's I thought that was.
Oh, it's not food. It's a red
little
carnival
dragon.
So we all have good luck for this.
Oh,
Cheers.
wow! Like that's like some Asian wisdom right there.
It is.
Anyway,
My Russian Asian wisdom.
yes, Holly gets confused often for being Russian. We discussed that on Tuesday on Nightmare.
Typecast is Russian.
She could be kind of a little bit Russian. I exclusively date Russian women.
Ooh.
So I can tell, like,
exclusively date men who
really
like
quick.
Russian women, so we got this.
What's that?
I exclusively date men who like Russian women, so we got this.
Oh, is that right?
Oh, we're gonna do this.
Put them next to each other. I love it.
Oh my God, Holly, would Mr. Reagan even have a chance?
Yeah, actually, you're really hot. I'll tell.
Woo! Wait, that's
Come to Bali. We'll hang out.
Okay.
Wait. Oh, come to
No woman has ever
Bali.
touched me before, so that'll be the first time.
Ooh.
Wow, he's trying to sweeten you up with a trip.
I like this already. I've been meaning to go.
We'll send you a Spirit airline flight.
Spirit airline.
I hope I make it.
Oh my gosh, there's so much to catch up on. Lila, you have been on like a world tour for Micro Maidens. How is it going? Are you at a pause right now? Are you like, it looks like you're just breathing and you have like most of your makeup off and you're just chilling.
Yeah, I'm chilling. I go back on tour on the 8th. They just sent us a new flyer. Actually, I'll post it on Twitter and you can share it. It's so cute. We look like little flapper girls.
Ooh,
You
it's
kinda
like
look like Minnie Mouse right now with the bow in the middle and the
I am.
ears.
Okay, I'm gonna post it. I'm gonna say
You guys
upcoming
would speak
photos.
in Minnie Mouse.
I sound like Minnie Mouse. Okay, let me tag everybody. Sweet. They just sent it. It's so cute. We had a photo shoot, and it's probably my favorite flyer we've done so far. Okay,
Oh, I love
it's
that.
posted.
Where have you been lately? What cities?
Well, I just got back from Austin. I went to Austin yesterday. I had a show in
Mhm.
Austin. It was fun. I took my dad with me, so it was like a fun little trip with my dad.
Daddy-daughter trip.
Yeah, and we brought the dog, so Peanut was with us too.
Oh, did you? Oh my! I love this poster. Wow.
It's
Did
so
you
cute.
go to like Drinking Bros or InfoWars or any of the other like
No,
usual
just the
Austin-
show, and then just drove back.
Look at this flyer.
And that's so
Oh,
cute.
very
cute.
golden age, very roaring 20s.
Yeah, I'm so excited. So that's my April tour, and then the May tour.
Wow. Everyone looks so classy.
Yeah, our
It
little
looks very great.
classy
Gatsby
flapper
vibe.
girls.
And this is okay. And then you'll probably like when June hits, you'll probably do like a summer theme.
Yeah. Oh no, we have like a cheerleading theme. I think they're gonna
Oh.
do the next one. It's so cute.
Wow. So you've been like everywhere at this point.
Yeah, I've performed in all 50 states except for Alaska.
There's no micro maidens in Alaska. They're cold. They need this kind of.
I know. I want to go. That would be fun.
Glacier
Nope, just haven't been to Alaska, but we might be going to Puerto Rico. So,
ooh,
be our first international tour.
Ooh, my country.
You guys would get amazing tips in Puerto Rico.
And
I think so.
We would have fun, and it'd be sunny.
Yeah, that looks great. Go to micro
Hispanic
maidens.
men love little ladies, especially if they have big asses. It's true.
Is it because they themselves are little?
We do tend to be quite short. Yes,
but like
the men are usually like middle to tall, but the women tend to be very small.
Yeah, it's cute. It's like everyone finds their person.
We're missing 2 girls from this poster because they weren't there for this photo shoot. But we have 2 more girls that should be on this poster. Probably add them in.
Who's missing?
Jade and JJ.
Okay. You look like a giant on this poster, Lila. You're the second tallest.
Yep. 4'6".
Wow. I love it. I love it. You guys definitely, if you haven't been to one of these shows, I went for my birthday in November. Lila and the gang, they were in, was it Hartford, Connecticut? Somewhere in Connecticut.
Yeah, and Chrissy was on stage with us.
Oh my gosh. It was the time of my life. It's like top, I don't know, 10 all-time experiences, maybe top 5. Like it was literally like childbirth and then Lila's show, to be honest. Top moments, because they did reenact a birth scene. They had me sitting down in a chair and they pulled all sorts of random things out of me.
It was awesome.
Jealous that I wasn't there.
It was so fun. Well, next time they're in Connecticut, we'll go. I know, Holly, you're are you mostly based in California, Holly?
I am, but your girl is bi-coastal and I've got New York roots. And so I'm always looking for more excuses to come to New York and to Miami. So yeah.
Miami, that's where all the Puerto Ricans are.
Mm-hmm. And New York.
They are, yes. There's a lot we don't have any in California. We're like off in our little.
It's more Mexicans there.
Yes. Yeah, we've definitely got. It's
Wow.
Mexicali over here.
Very cool. Very cool. Lila, any like crazy stories from the road? Did you guys get your new tour bus yet?
We did get a bigger tour van, which is nice. And now there's more beds in there, so we can lay down more comfortably. Oh yeah, because you didn't see. Yeah, our tour van's bigger now. We have 3 queen size beds in there.
Ooh.
Yeah, so it's nice.
Okay, that's pretty cool.
And we have a photographer that travels with us now too.
Oh wow, is he also small?
No.
Okay. No, it's good because he's got to get the good up high like angle. So
Yeah, we only
That
have
would've been
small
cute, though.
ladies.
Mhm.
No small dudes. Just the small ladies.
Mr. Reagan, I have not seen nor heard nor talked to you in what feels like years. You have so much catching up to do. So
We
just
do chat occasionally, just
do.
little text here and there.
we
We're
do
old friends, ladies and
give
gentlemen.
me a life update.
Oh my God! Well, yeah, I started doing a cartoon. That's basically my whole life now. It's like impossible to make this damn cartoon. Making cartoons is hard, and I think that people think if it's AI, it's easy, but it's like if I were to do the cartoon, like actually draw it, it would be impossible, right? So the AI does make it possible, but it's still like 16-hour days a lot of times. So, yeah.
You have to tell it.
My
what
life
to
is
do.
quite sad.
Holly is an AI specialist as well. She's like,
And I actually tried my hand. I have my own little animated universe that is not coming out anytime soon because I will work on it and live in it as much as I want until it's perfect. But I like to remix mythology in an animated format for a PG-13 rated R audience. And so I really appreciate what you do.
Do you
wow.
guys watch
So
the?
you know how much hard work it is.
Yes, I do. Even with AI, even if you're doing the prompts yourself, like it's like, and it's crazy. I've been a content creator like with my iPhone with the OnlyFans stuff, and then you're at the complete other end of the spectrum where you're planning so hardcore until you ever see something visually. You know what I mean? Coming to fruition. And so you actually have to be very disciplined to animate stuff and execute on that level and then plan it and execute it and stuff, because rewrites are hard when it's an animation. Like having to go back and redo things without people is actually really hard,
And it's annoying because you're like, oh, okay, well, this isn't working. I have to go back and
that's where I would
do the
quit.
whole scene again. Yeah. I would imagine most people would.
Do you?
Yeah. But
So, Mr. Reagan, do you have anything you can like show us, or like any way we can support you, or anything like any?
Yeah, I sent you in the private chat. I sent you a link for the video. You can play that.
Oh, yes.
The first part, there's about a minute of intro. So if you want to skip the intro, the song's cool, but you might want to skip the intro. It's quite long.
Do you guys watch the fruit AI?
I just started getting into them.
I love it.
They're funny.
So, like,
there are some weird things though I've noticed with them. Like I'm excited for it to get better.
The fruit AI, I'm unaware of this.
No, me neither.
There's this Love Island, but with fruit people. Like imagine VeggieTales, but they're fruit. And they're
I've
doing
just
Love Island.
learned about Love Island. I didn't even really know about it until like yesterday. So,
Okay, so why does it say that this part is the most replayed? Let's find out.
Yeah. Well, that's Barack Obama there.
Oh, nice.
Hillary Clinton. So basically, the whole concept is it's like the Trump administration as superheroes.
Wow.
Yeah.
I love this.
This is great.
It's old school, you know. It's kind of old school.
This is all with AI?
Boy diddy, boy da, bang, gang, diddy, 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 chuck the buggy and up, chuck the buggy. My name is Kid Rock. Boy diddy, boy da, bang, dang, diddy, 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 chuck the buggy and up, chuck the buggy. Boy diddy, boy da, bang.
Tulsi looks
I'm not
good.
embarrassed.
Okay.
A lot of people like
big
Tulsi
emergency?
in this cartoon.
Sir, Bill Clinton is here. He says he has information about Porridge Poros, something about a global conspiracy.
So
You don't have to play the whole thing, but
You get their voices because there's so much recorded examples of all their voices.
yeah. So I just take interviews. What I'll do is I'll take an interview and I'll sample that and I'll put that into like an AI replicator, and then I get the voice, and then I start every scene with an image. So I'll get like, I'll get an AI generated version of Trump, one of Tulsi, one of JD Vance, everybody that needs to be in the scene. Then I'll get a background. Then I'll comp it all in Photoshop. Then I put that into the AI video generator. and then we produce some kind of video. And if it works, it works. And if it doesn't, I got to do it again.
Yeah. Yeah.
We do that for every shot.
Who is this guy?
That's JD Vance.
Oh,
and you
he
had
looks
Bill Clinton
very
there a second
good.
ago.
He's hotter as a cartoon than in real life.
I'm in it. Actually, I'm in it, one of the episodes, a couple of the episodes, and I look way better. I was like, oh man, I should look like that in real life.
You're like, gee, I wonder who's giving it the prompts.
I will say the way the animation looks like, the style reminds me of Archer.
Oh,
Right. A lot of people say that. Yeah. Well, I'm actually mimicking an old show called Johnny Quest. Like in the 60s, they made this show, and the effort that they put into it, the idea behind it was like, let's take the best like comic book art that we have available now and put it into a cartoon. And it was so much work that they only had like one season of the show. But I'm like, with AI, I think I can do that now. So I was inspired by this old 60s show called Johnny Quest. That's why it's kind of got this like vintage vibe.
How long does it take to do this? Like, how long does it take to make? And
Well,
how
I do everything myself. So it's about a minute a day I can do.
Wow.
And I've paused a little bit because I'm trying to sort of like plan for episode 2. So I have the full episode 1. So I'm putting them out in parts. Like episode 1 is like, I think 25 minutes or something. And I put it out in like 5-minute increments, 5 to 10-minute increments. And then episode 2, so every episode's based on an old movie. So this one's Goldfinger. Episode 2 is going to be Ocean's 11. Episode 3 is Terminator 2. Episode 4 is Ghostbusters. Episode 5 is going to be Infinity War. But so every episode's based on a movie. And episode 2 being Ocean's 11, instead of the Trump administration, it's going to be a bunch of YouTubers. And we're going to break into the YouTube headquarters and try to steal the blacklist of all the shadow banned YouTubers.
Gosh. Can I be in there like wringing somebody's neck? Like, what happened? Everything was fine 3 years ago. What happened?
Well, you're helping me promote the show, so yeah, you're going to be in it for sure.
Oh
yeah.
my God. Even if I'm just a housekeeper, like if you just see me scrubbing a toilet.
We're going to have to get you some kind of superhero character. And
even if I'm just a superhero scrubbing a toilet. So
Okay.
is this supposed to be Clinton?
That's Bill Clinton, yeah.
Okay. And that's like black and white Pete Hegseth, but with a blue jacket in the back there.
Yeah, this was the very first episode I did, so there's a lot of things that mess up, like their clothes change color and stuff. Like Trump's now, people point it out, but I think it's good to have little mistakes sometimes because you've got these pedantic audience members that always want to point that stuff out. And if you make a mistake, they're like, aha, you made a mistake. And it kind of gives them something to do. You know?
Oh, yeah. See,
you got to be very specific with AI. Very specific.
very
like
specific.
with the prompts and everything. Because if you make it too general, it's going to give you something you don't want. And then you're going to have to keep doing it and regenerating. And it's
why does Trump
that's why
so much different than everyone else?
Yeah, I mean, I had to like work on the consistency over time. So as the different parts go, they get a little bit better.
I would say the thing that I think is different about my expectations for an AI production versus a human production is if I see the pilot of a show that's like an actual like traditionally shot show with like a live action cast, I expect that pilot to be the best version of that show and to sell me into the rest of the show. But with AI, I actually am kind of like conscious of the fact that it's going to get better as it goes on and I'm more like forgiving of that. So I think that's
that makes a lot of sense actually.
Yeah.
Because the technology is going to get better over the next couple months.
Look at Gorky. Gorky looks good.
Yeah, so Sebastian Gorka is a very good friend of mine. And so in episode 4, he has this big hero moment. I had to give him this big hero moment. And
because he was in the
was a lot
first
of fun.
administration, wasn't he?
Yep. Yeah.
So is it going to be related to that? Like
No, he's in the administration now. He's the
oh, I know, but like, is it going to be related to like? Isn't he the only one that's from the first administration? Like, I feel like so many people didn't make the cut.
No, yeah. I mean, there's very few people that that crossed over. But yeah, he was one. He had this big radio show. You know, he had millions of listeners every day, and he gave it all up to go back to the White House, and it's a pretty big sacrifice for him. But yeah, now he's the senior director in charge of counterterrorism at the White House, and he's killing jihadis every day. That's fun.
He's got the best voice. I don't know. I hope we can get him to like do his own. Well, he probably can't do his own voice because he's busy, but he probably can just take from the recordings.
Well, the AI does a really good job. The only voice that's real is mine. I do my own voice, obviously.
I love that. Oh, that's so neat. Oh, this is a relevant super chat here from Night Owl. What superpowers would you want to have, Chrissy? Ooh, boy.
Before you decide, let me just tell you, I came up with a new superpower that I thought would be cool to put in the show for somebody. I don't know who's going to get it. Not you, but somebody, because it's not appropriate for you. But somebody's going to get
a penis.
No, you don't have to have a penis for it. But it's the power to like take like a drawing or an animated character and like pull them into the real world. So you can just like pull them off a piece of paper and make them into. So I'm going to do that with like old public domain characters. So like the original Mickey Mouse is now public domain, and the original Popeye. So they're going to like draw Mickey Mouse and Popeye out and like make them fight.
I want my superpower to be able to shower every day. Is that a superpower? Because I'm a
you don't have that ability at the moment.
I do not have that ability. That's not something I can do anymore.
Being a mom is tough work, man.
I remember those days. Yeah.
Like having a clean shirt. Can that be a superpower? Can I have a shirt with no boogers on it or stains? That'd be fun. Maybe
I think my superpower is causing world peace or world war with my boobs.
What was the last bit of that? I missed the last bit of that.
Either world peace or world war, but it's the boobs. I have to like
just with your boobs.
I can start
That's how you.
Yes, start it with one and stop it with the other one.
Is this like a long-standing fantasy of yours that like you either save the world or destroy the world with boobs?
I've seen other women do it. I simply just want my chance. You know, it's.
All right, this is too good of a question.
User manual.
I'm making everyone answer this. Okay, now, Mr. Reagan, what superpowers would you have?
You know, it's funny. I have superpowers in the show.
Oh, right.
And the powers that I have in the show is I say that it's that I'm lucky. That's what my character says his powers are, but that's a lie. He's actually got other powers, but he doesn't tell anybody what they are. So that's a secret for now.
He always has date rape drugs.
You're like Domino.
That's a lie. He's not actually. That's not really his powers.
So you're like,
and that's going to be
like the character in Pokemon, or that plays all of the claw games, but is telekinetic. So is actually manipulating the claw games, which just tells everybody, I'm like a savant with.
Ooh, that's a cool.
It's something like that. I'm not going to give it away, but it's something similar to that. But in real life, if I had to pick just one, I think I would fly, because I don't understand why anyone would pick any other superpower.
Well, because then you have to contend with planes in the air, and then it's going to get cold up there. So
I'm okay with that. I'll deal with that.
I would pick. I know what I would choose.
Okay, Lila. What would you do?
Mine would be mind control, because then I would just control everyone to do whatever the hell I want.
Do that.
You already
no, but it is the best way, because you could walk into a bank, mind control, let me into the vault. Walk into a plane, mind control.
Oh, like a Jedi.
Mind control. Oh,
that's a good one.
Tell me about, and guess what? You could you could contact the CIA, and I bet you they would give you the information of how to do flying, because it probably already exists.
Right.
Maybe. In the cartoon, the one that has mind control is Barack Obama, but it only works on gullible Democrat voters.
Oh.
That's how we do that.
Okay, Toasty, what would your superpowers be?
I kind of want to be like Poison Ivy, with the plants and everything, because I love plants and everything. And if you just look at my tattoos,
and you've already got the glasses.
Oh yeah,
yeah, and all my tattoos are like plants and flowers and everything, and I just love like planting and flowers and plants and see.
So instead of a green,
you kind of look like Poison Ivy.
Green everything.
Yeah,
I like it.
I think that would be fun.
Okay, so and Holly's are start wars, end wars, like with your boobs.
World War, world peace boobs. That's how I would.
It's kind of like that goddess is a Greek goddess that she started a war with her beauty.
Yes, where they throw the golden apple down and it starts wars.
Yeah,
but it's boobs. Yes,
Helen Troy. Yes.
Well, this is a history show, guys. You learn a lot here.
Holly, can I just say from where I'm sitting, I think you can actually do this. As the only guy on the panel, I'm just gonna, for all the guys in the chat, I think you could probably do it, actually.
Thank you. I think I'm gonna try one day. I'm gonna try.
Do it. Deranged Lunatic, Mr. Reagan enjoyed your appearance on the Jack Show.
Thank you, Deranged Lunatic.
I was supposed to be on that, but then
Oh, his name is Strange. I love that. Thanks, Strange.
I didn't realize I was invited, and it was too late for me because, well, I'm just gonna blame the toddler. Rhinoceros clavicular. Oh my gosh, Holly, you could be clavicular.
I'm clavicular.
That's funny.
I'll cleave my message at you as clavicular.
Yeah, Brian. Andrew Thomas, happy Palm Sunday, everyone. I am here to crush on Holly.
Oh, thank you, Andrew. We love you. Andrew's a great. He's a great part of our.
I thought he was here for me. This is bullshit.
Too jealous, Reagan. Reagan.
He used to say hi to me, but not anymore. Everyone forgets about me. It's okay. I'm used to it.
Andrew doesn't say hi to you anymore?
No.
Andrew, you gotta remember.
He's always just on to the next one, you know.
Andrew, you've gotta. We all know each other. We're all friends. If you ignore,
he's laughing in the chat,
and then we're like, "Wow, Andrew hasn't talked to you in a while. I wonder if he knows if we all know each other." So yeah, you can't
Andrew, I have a joke for you. If mothers have Mother's Day and fathers have Father's Day, what do single guys have? Palm Sunday. There we go. Relevant today.
Oh man, Chrissy, you should try stand-up comedy. Or something.
I told that in church today. Every year.
Did you really? Oh my god.
I just saw a Book of Mormon, and one of the funniest lines that they have is they'll be like, "Tomorrow is a latter day."
Ha! I haven't seen that in years.
It's actually a really funny musical. I am not Mormon, and I'm not going to be converted by the Book of Mormon, but I find it to just be an amazing musical, and I think everybody can enjoy it. Whether you're trying to.
Do you think that's their intention with the musical, to convert
people sneakily?
I mean, I'm sure there's people that go and they're like, "Wow, the show is just such great production value." I'm a Mormon now.
Is this what it's like to be Mormon? Is it this much fun? Two Penny Puppet. So a whole truckload of Kit Kat candy bars got stolen yesterday. Wow!
It's the British.
All of you seem suspiciously sweet. Should we be asking for an alibi? Where did this happen?
That's my new pickup line. I'm gonna start saying that to women. That's hilarious.
Oh wait,
no, it wasn't. I don't think it was a truckload. I think it was like a cargo ship or something. I mean, it was a
12
lot.
tons of Kit Kats.
Yeah. It was an insane amount.
All right, that's my superpower.
It was the ultimate heist.
Wow, they stole 12 tons. That's 413,793 bars of Kit Kats from a truck transporting the product from a factory.
So a truck. Okay.
From a factory in Italy to Poland. How did they do this? And they did it 3 days ago while the vehicle was in transit through Europe, and both the truck and the cargo remained missing. Wow. Nestle confirmed the shipment was part of the new F1 chocolate range and warned that the shortage could affect availability ahead of Easter. What?
Do they know who did it?
Let's see. What are you going to do with 12 metric tons of Kit Kats? Where do you
here? I feel like it was either blacks or Mexicans because they're always selling candy.
You know what? Toasty said it, and she is kind of a minority, so it's fine.
I'm allowed to say that, and the N-word. It's true.
Good.
For black.
Wow.
And she's
You're
got
a
to
lucky
say it
girl.
enough for everyone because I'm just white.
I kind of look ethnic. I'm pretty much just Northern European, but I could kind of pass, I think.
Yeah, you could
Yeah,
pass.
you look more ethnic than I do. That's crazy.
But yeah, really, literally just like German and Scottish.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, you could pass for even more German if you apply yourself and grow a mustache.
Sieg Heil.
The Melting Snowman as. Love the show. Any chance of getting Ryan Kinnell, X-Ray Girl, and Mark the Cyborg on together? They have such great chemistry together. Would be a fun show. Oh, maybe. I can definitely try. Mad Dog. Sorry, do you know where to find the Japan trip for Gary? I have a house in the Philippines trying to figure it out with the fam. I don't know if this is serious or not, but I would I guess I would go to Gary's website or social media channels. I know there was they had a couple of slots left. So if anybody wants to go to Japan,
I do.
Gary Nerdrotic and the gang. Okay.
I thought you were coming to Bali. What is this?
Yeah, I think you're
I have to go to Bali instead. I have a
Is
hot
that where
date in
you're
Bali.
at right now, Regan?
Yeah.
He's in Bali.
Indonesia. It's
What the heck?
amazing.
Isn't that near where Lila's from, the Philippines?
It is, yeah. Honestly, I feel like Bali has literally the best gyms on the planet.
People don't
the
go there for
gyms here are
gyms,
crazy.
though.
Where
yes,
are
they
you
do.
living there? Do you live there?
I mean, I don't really live here, but I stay here quite a lot. I really like.
You just love it?
How many
He's Bali man.
Are you in Bollywood?
There's 3 reasons why I tend to stay here. 4 really, but one, it's I like the athletic culture. I feel like if I'm in America, especially if I'm in LA or something, I get kind of fat. I get kind of sedentary with my job and everything. So here, there's this game called Padel. A lot of people play. I train boxing. I used to train Muay Thai, but I didn't really like kicking that much. Yeah. So I do boxing.
In other words, you're rich.
No, that's one of the other reasons why I like Bali. Bali's super cheap.
Just be rich and happy. It's okay. Just be like,
know,
I'm
really
rich. I got a nice son. I'm in Bollywood. Holly, come on over.
And and there's a lot of, it's a good social scene here, a lot of young people. And so if you're single, it's, there is a bit of that here. There is a bit of that.
Are there she boys? Wait, what are they called?
There's a lot of lady boys. There is a lot of lady boys, yes. If you're into the lady boys, Elijah Schaefer would love it here. But,
no. They have a big ladyboy culture.
Oh,
they do, yeah.
Ingrained in the history. But also in Hawaii also has another. They're not Thailand.
In Hawaii?
All the heat. What?
Hawaii. There's ladyboys in Hawaii?
Or there's a kabuki, right? There's there's just more between the kabuki theater and all, you know what I mean? There's just more of the trans discussion in those cultures.
The Asian-y islands.
Yes.
Yeah, I don't know where the ladyboy thing is super popular. I think it's Thailand. I think where it's
right.
where the most of them are. But it does.
It trickles in.
Yeah, you do find them on Tinder and stuff a lot. You'll just swipe through Tinder and you'll see, and you can it's kind of a fun game.
You're on Bali Tinder?
Yeah.
Oh,
because that's one of the other reasons that I'm here is because it's one of the places. There's 4 or 5 places in the world where Russians tend to congregate, and Bali.
Okay, now we know what this is really about.
Okay. I get it.
Right.
He's a man who knows what he wants.
I'm you can work out anywhere. You can go to, there's nice weather in Jersey.
No, people legitimately live at the gyms here.
Oh yeah, but I'm there for the gym.
Not Bali life.
And all the Russians.
Yep.
Ass Pennies is throwing it down. He says Bali is for Australian white trash. It's the Cancun of Southeast Asia.
Nah, that's the Australian. That is the Australian stereotype. But there's a lot of people from the Netherlands here. A lot of people from Germany. A lot of people from England. That's the Australia stereotype. But
do you have a house?
I love it.
I mean,
I will
Australia is the white trash of all the Queen's countries. So,
Oh, poor Australia.
How long
I
are
will
you
say-
there?
I've been here for like 6 months, I think.
What?
He just stayed there. He's a Bollywood
Yeah.
citizen.
Now you live there. You're a Balian.
guy.
I mean, kind of, yeah.
No,
Like in
you have a
2024,
Bali
I
eye.
was here for like 10 months, yeah.
What? How are
Yeah,
you
and
not
then I came back.
darker?
Where
What's
are you
that?
from?
How are you not more tan?
I know I should. I actually the roof has a beautiful little jacuzzi and pool chairs, and you can just like lay out and get tan. But I've
Where
been
were
just
you
doing
living
this.
before you moved to Bali?
I was in LA, you know. I was in LA. I was
Oh.
married.
Where are you born? Like, what is your accent?
Oh, did you hold on, Chris? Did you go to Bali like right after you guys broke up?
No, actually, I went to Europe, and I was dating this girl in Sweden, who was 22 and like 6 feet tall. And I was like, "Let's go on a trip. Like, where do you want to go?" And she was like, "I want to go to Bali." And I go, "All right." So I broke up with her, and I went to Bali.
Oh no, you did her trip without her. Did you break up with her?
Yeah, well, we broke up. I mean, that's not really what happened. We just broke up, and I was like, "Okay, Bali seems cool." So I came out here. She did find out that I'd come out here, and she was all mad at me. I expected to be here for a month, but I loved it. What's that?
Was she upset that you didn't invite her?
Yeah, she was pretty pissed. I mean, she was nice about it, but you could tell she was annoyed.
Being like Bali life, like
Yeah, basically.
Here I am getting a balayage in Bali.
by the way, we're broken up, Bali. Like,
We were
I
only
will say
dating for
the
like a
gyms
month
there
or
look
something.
very nice though. Like I seen, so there's this guy called Jesse James West that he goes to different gyms and stuff because he's like a workout guy.
Yeah,
And he
I've
went
seen him
to-
on YouTube. Yeah.
Right, yeah, and I think he went to Bali and there was like this really cool gym. It had a pool and it was near the beach and it was really nice. It was really, really
The
nice.
gyms in Bali. I'm telling you, you guys think I'm like,
I don't know. You
I'm
can
just saying
find
it's a
nice
nice gym.
gyms like anywhere.
No, Chrissy, this is a different. This
Is
is a
it like
whole
an
different
Equinox?
thing.
It's like a hotel, like a fancy
like a
hotel.
hotel.
also,
Yeah,
there was
that's what it's
day
like.
spa
I'm not
things.
sold.
Like you could get like a
Yeah, I
scrub
mean,
in these gyms, right?
They have like a day spa section. Like there's a whole. They call it the
Yeah.
recovery section in all these gyms.
Yes.
But then there's like co-working stations, and it's the whole thing's just mental. Like it's hard to explain. There's people that go to the gym every morning and they leave at night, and that's their whole day. They just spend the whole day at the gym.
Must be nice. It's called being retired. Okay, look. Oh, you can pretend you're in a swamp. You're on a bike in the swamp.
That's a rice field. That's a
Who
rice field.
wants to do
This is not a good gym. I don't know what this is, but this is
That
not a
looks
good gym.
Like,
fun.
oh, something's overflowing. This looks like the pipes burst in the yard and now there's a swamp and we have to drive a bike through it. This is not fun.
That's a rice field. I go to Omni. You can look up Omni, and I'm going to switch gyms in a minute because I just found a new gym that's even better called Reload. Obsidian. Obsidian's probably the most popular gym.
Oh,
That
Obsidian
gym is like
countertop.
Instagram in real life. If you go in Obsidian, you can smell the steroids when you walk in the door. Like every guy looks like the Hulk, the Incredible Hulk. It's
Look, this
crazy.
looks like any old gym right here.
This
Yes,
I don't
but
really
the
like
people
Obsidian.
in it
Yeah, that one you go more for if you want to be
for
in that
the
crowd.
look.
Yeah.
That's
wanna
like
get
Equinox
jacked.
for them.
Yeah,
Can
this
you
is
do-
like
Can you do cardio in front of a swamp at this gym?
Swamp.
it's a
gym.
rice field.
Cardio in front of horny men.
That did
is
look like a swamp,
humiliation
though.
ritual. At the gym.
Yeah,
Oh my god, she's got her ass
there
out.
are a lot of
cool.
influencers. You get camera tripods like everywhere at these gyms. It gets a little crazy. Yeah.
This is a pool outside.
Yeah, this is kind of more what I'm talking about.
Wow. Deck
This is
chair.
Obsidian. This is Obsidian. Obsidian, I don't think Obsidian's actually it's a little bit overhyped, I think.
So Obsidian's like the Equinox of Bali. Okay.
So do you think you'll stay there forever?
No. I'm sure some Russian woman will make me marry her and we'll go back to America at some point.
Oh, so you're there specifically to get a Russian. This is not impressing me, Chris. Looks like any old. This could be Gold's Gym, but with plants in the air.
Look up Omni, OMNI gym in Bali, or look up Reload, which is the gym I'm going to start going to.
That sounds
Reload
like a gay gym, Chris. Reload.
Go to Omni and stuff.
There are probably some gays there.
I have zero dog in this fight, but like go to Omni.
All right.
I'm going to Omni now. Yeah, I go to Omni now.
Oh, but you're leaving for Reload?
I'm leaving for Reload. Yeah.
I'm judging you so much.
Just by the name,
Yeah,
you
I
know
think that
nothing
means you're
about these
gay
things.
if you're leaving
I've
Omni
never
for
been.
Reload.
I'm never going.
We gotta see this Reload.
I'm looking for the Reload. I can't even find the first load. Omni Gym Bali.
Yep. Yeah, I think Omni has more social media presence and everything. Reload's very new.
So when would you like Holly to come?
I'll send you a ticket.
Perfect. He's ready.
Well, you guys know how it works out. If I get there on time, with
And then come on back on the stream and you'll be in the same box.
yes,
That's right. Well, she'll be here.
I can't find this damn gym.
Hey, just walk over into your box.
Yes.
Hold on, I'll find
He
it. for
will. He will let
You
you
wanna
walk
get out of
into
here?
his box.
You guys can
Hold on.
stream from the gym. Holly will be in the back on the little elliptical, and he'll be in the swamp.
You're like, wow, we're overlooking so many fancy swamps.
Hold on, I have to do something real quick.
Jerk off. Okay. Let's see.
I'll find Omni. Hold on. Let me
I'm looking for
open
this
up.
Omni. It's like,
Insta.
okay, wow, a pool.
It's
Lila, you drinking your straw is like you're this like sexy minx right now. Look at you. Yeah, I love it.
I'm so excited to see the swamp pictures.
The swamp picture. This has kind of gotten off track. I don't think anybody expected that.
Going great. I want
No,
to.
this is turned into a love connection show, and I'm here for it. I'm so excited.
That's so funny because Holly was just saying that she gets confused for Russian all the time, and like she can do a pretty sick Russian accent.
Oh, can she? Oh, very good.
Yeah. Holly saying,
Did you bring flowers?
Did you bring flowers?
I can't hear you. What?
Did you bring flowers?
Oh yeah, she's a Russian. Look at her.
She's Russian now.
Hey, listen to her.
That's true. She knows. She even knows about the flowers. That's
You have to bring
I sent it in
flowers?
the private chat. I sent it in the private.
Yeah.
Wait, Russian girls
Russians
demand
all-
flowers?
Yes, that is part of our
They love
KYC as women in the dating pool. Like you have to pay with flowers as a proof of funds to continue in the.
But what if
agreement.
they're carnations?
Hold on. I'll be right back. I sent in the private chat. I sent the Omni thing.
We will judge with the carnations.
Do not
is
come to me
carnation?
with the baby's breath, or is it carnation, or is it dandelion?
Roses.
It has
I
to be,
want the roses.
it has to be roses.
Sweet.
Okay, well,
You want to get out of here?
here's where we
Are you
learn.
trying to get out of here, or are you just chilling? Okay.
I don't know. Women with Russian accents sounds like dommy mommies.
I would love to dom as a Russian.
Who's it is, bro?
No, nobody. What are you talking about?
Who are you talking to?
So I always do the same Russian accent for everyone, no matter if they're a woman or a man. I do a drunk Russian guy.
Are you cheating on me?
Yeah, are you cheating on Holly already?
I don't know what you're talking
Who's
about.
in your house?
Cheating on me. You guys, he's
Dare
already
you?
It's all right. She'll be out of here in a minute.
Oh my god! And then you'll go to the next. Is it the 6-footer? Is it the 6-foot Swedish girl?
No.
Helen Hunts Forehead, thank you, Lila, for getting me my picture with Anthony at Villa Roma back in September. You're an absolute legend. Oh,
Aw, you are so welcome. I
That was
love taking
from
pictures.
Content Hotel.
Oh, I should have worn my Content Hotel shirt. You know, I love when I see people and I could tell like they want a picture with someone, so I'll just like go in and I'm like, hey, can they get their picture with you? And then it's like not awkward for them, and then
That's
I
the
just
best.
make it happen, and then they're so happy.
That's the best. That's why you're the best, Lila. MTB Steve says Drop tops, not bombs. It's true. That should be a bumper sticker. Mad Dog, I don't forget about you, Chrissy. You're cool. Wow.
That's so sweet.
Thank you, Mad Dog. You don't look mad.
I like your chat. I like your chat. You have a good chat.
They have spunk. Zato says pimp motherfucking cast. It's not pimp cast with just one man.
Pimp
We
cast.
need two men to be a pimp cast.
Yeah, I do feel like I have a little harem here.
Don't get
Even
a
though
hate.
it's more Chrissy's harem than
Oh,
mine. but-
you know what? You can't have this harem because you got somebody in your hotel room already.
That's not a bad thing, you guys. I think that's
I'm
actually
proud.
great.
I aspire to be her bottom bitch, but I know I'm like losing the spot to Tiny and Lila. But I'm losing my status to one of you guys. But it's a worthy loss.
Look, I can't open the Omni Instagram because I'm not logged into it in this computer.
Oh. I'm gonna send you guys this.
But I'm still not impressed.
Okay.
Oh, Sam.
She's not impressed.
Did you get a CCD report card? How are your grades? Oh my gosh, guys.
What does that mean?
Today was my last mass of just getting a blessing because starting next Sunday, I will be a full-blown Catholic. Oh my God!
Wait, were you not Catholic before?
Yes. My almost year-long journey of OCIA is
You're gonna be a Catholic?
Yeah.
For real.
For realsies. I'll get the crackers and everything. There's 5 people in our group, and we're doing our confirmation and first communion. I should have like a little white dress and a crown.
How do you feel?
I feel nervous because they're encouraging us to do confession before, and tomorrow is considered Reconciliation Monday, so it's like a big confession day for everybody.
Oh, so you go in that little booth and you
I
tell
get
them
to go
things?
in the little booth. Should I live stream it?
That's kind of fun, you know.
Is that like
Actually,
extra confession when you confess to the public plus a man of God?
Oh my gosh, a
that's
live.
really cool, Chrissy, that you get to go in the little booth and tell them stuff.
I
'Cause
am.
we're only as sick as our secrets. So
I'm nervous about it. How are your grades? Actually, I made every single class for an entire year except for the one from last Sunday because I was at MegaCon and I got like the dates wrong. I'm definitely an A student. I always ask the best questions in class. Like nobody else really asks questions.
What's a good question that you remember from class?
Oh, what did I ask last time? Oh, because we were talking about the Eucharist, and I guess Jesus was like, they really wanted to stop the animal sacrifices just in general. So part of what makes Catholicism special is like and different from being a Protestant, which is what I was growing up in. Like, yeah, we got the croutons and like the cranberry juice, like that was our kind of like communion, but like in the Catholic faith, it goes a bit like deeper than that. Like, so Jesus wanted literally to impart himself, like his physical body, into everyone, to make everyone sort of part of the mystical body of the church. And then I was like, well, if Jesus is trying to convince his disciples and then ultimately everybody that like this cracker is really his body, I'm like, why didn't, and I know this is gross, but like, why didn't he make it look like a chunk of skin? Like, why didn't he make, you know what I mean? Like, there's naysayers be like, oh, this is just a cracker, this isn't really. And then you get accounts of like crackers.
Hold on, did you raise this point in your class?
I did. I was like, hear me out. I am not promoting nor am I for cannibalism. I'm just saying, like, if he really wanted people to believe that this was his body, why didn't he make it look a little bit like a chunk of his arm or something? And like, I know that's gross. I'm like, why wouldn't he make the wine kind of taste like blood? Again, I'm not for this, but like, people can so easily dismiss, like, oh, it's just a cracker, it's not. And then they reminded me, like,
this is a very, very long-standing debate between the Protestants and the Catholics.
They were like, we're trying to not make it about the animal sacrifices. We and also, since human beings are so like small and feeble-minded, like he was probably like, look, they can handle a cracker, and they'll just like, that's on their level. Like he was all about coming down to our level. Like at any point during his crucifixion, he could have had a bunch of angels probably lift him out of there. But he died for us, and he had like the most ultimate human experience, like shitty human experience possible. He was like beat and spit on, and like people. He talk about haters. Jesus was canceled so many times, and he didn't even have social media. I'm not explaining this well. But
no, he got canceled within a group of 30 people, and it was like, or 50 people, and it was probably the biggest cancellation of all history.
And Judas sold him for 30 pieces of silver. I don't know what that equates to in today's money.
He got trafficked?
What?
Wait, so he got trafficked?
No, he got sold out by his own guy.
He got sold out.
Oh,
Like,
okay.
And
They weren't like, we're selling you Jesus
and
now.
then when Judas realized what he had done, he made a huge mistake. He tried to give the money back, and they wouldn't take it back. And then so I think like, and also the church, like the money was used for like some field or something. It was used for like, I think it's called like, I think maybe, or a cemetery. I forget. Someone in the chat will know.
Well, I've asked Grok
Okay.
how much the money would be worth today. It's processing.
Okay.
Oh, I sent an AI thing in the Twitter chat.
Oh, I saw.
Is it about clavicular?
No,
It's weird.
I think we should play it. I think
What
the
is
chat
it?
will play it.
Is it the fruit
It
thing?
says this content may be inappropriate.
Is it?
It's definitely inappropriate, but it's
No, it's just cheese.
Okay.
It is just cheese. That is true.
Again, I can't log into Instagram for some reason on this dumb computer.
Dang, it's so good. You would love it.
No, do a screen share.
Oh, I don't even know how to do this. Here.
I don't think this is right. It says it's only $860.
Wow.
I feel like it'd be more than that.
And thus the stereotype of Jews being really into money began. That's what they said in
True.
my OCIA class. I should
I used to have this
saying
boss.
It's inappropriate. Whatever. Just watch it later on your own time, and you can see the stuff I've been seeing.
Jesus had a rare
boss.
Thank you, Viking. Jesus had a rare blood type, Welch's grape juice. Yes, in the Methodist Church they did. Thank you, Viking. What were you saying, Chris?
No, I had a Jewish boss once. He was a Persian Jew, Persian Jewish.
Those are the worst.
And this I don't know if he was the worst or not.
Persian
but he was,
and Jew. Pick a struggle.
He was
Pick one.
he was just like he was just irrational.
Exactly.
Right? Because I was teaching Photoshop and all these, Adobe programs. And this is like back in LA and Beverly Hills. And people would come, like companies would send employees out to learn, and I would teach them stuff and whatever. And I wasn't making that much money. I was making more doing graphic design on the side. This is many, many years ago. And I told the guy, I was like, look, I like doing this. I like this teaching job, but I'm not making enough money. So what I think you should do, since you have like literally the cheapest classes in LA for this, just charge everybody $5 more an hour, or $10 more an hour. Pay me $5 more an hour, or whatever it was. I think I said pay me $10 more an hour, which I didn't think was very much money, but it was just enough where I wouldn't
to
have
a Jew.
Yeah, and I said charge everybody else $5 an hour. There's like 5 people in the class. Maybe I was asking for 15. I don't know. It wasn't that much money. It was like
He
it was
heard
almost
too
nothing.
much.
And I said, if you don't give me this, I will have to quit. And he goes, I can't do it. And I go, all right, well, I'm going to have to give you my 2 weeks notice. The guy was shocked. I go, what are you talking? Why are you shocked? I literally just told you. And he goes, I thought you were lying.
Yep, that was the
I'm
Persian.
going through that with the owners of OnlyFans right now, where I'm
really?
letting them know that rent is due, and rent has been due for 10 years. And we're not going to deal with any cheap behavior anymore. And now things are happening.
Are
This seems like a bigger issue than me and a
No,
random
there's
boss.
one's just a normal Chicago Jew, and then the other one is a non-Jew from the UK.
So a deep dish Jew and a
British scammer.
Mm-hmm.
Well, at least
I
they're
think
not
I'm like
Persian.
4% Jewish myself. I
Who's
did the
Jewish?
ancestry test, and I'm a whole bunch of Jewish.
Tiny, you're a Jew, Toasty.
People, you
Well,
guys.
Only like 4% though. Only like 4%.
All right.
When
I'm
I
a
was
whole
when I was in
bunch of
LA
small.
trying to like
It's a
when I was
terminal,
trying to
though.
sell scripts,
It's not a
I
terminal,
would ask my
right?
mom like,
Are we Jewish?
sorry, Holly, we're talking over each other.
Sorry.
Yeah, apparently I'm 2% Ashkenazi Jew or something like that. And then 2% European Jewish or something like that.
Ooh.
I think that's the same.
I don't
thing.
know what that means, but
That's
you know, whatever.
Yeah, it's enough to write it on a resume or something. Push
Hey,
up.
you have to have opinions. That's what I like
Judas
to
bought a
say.
piece of land with the silver. Then he either unalived himself or turned inside out. No, he hung himself. I don't know what else happened, but
When I was in LA, I was trying to sell scripts. You know, that was like the reason I was down there. I was writing all these movie scripts and trying to sell them, trying to get meetings and everything. I couldn't get any. I couldn't network. I was like the worst networker in history. And I called my mom up one day and I go, "Hey, mom, do we have any like Jewish ancestry?" Like I thought this was going to help me, you know.
It would have.
We have zero. We have nothing, unfortunately. Just ordinary Germans, sadly.
Oh. Any of your grandparents German soldiers who feel guilty about the Holocaust? I got one of those.
No, we were on the good side during the 40s. We were already over here in America.
Sure.
Although I did visit a guy that lived in Germany, a good friend of mine, and his grandfather was like an SS officer or whatever, and he had like, clothes, like the coat and everything. It was pretty crazy. Yeah.
They
A
had
lot of old history.
cool outfits.
I was about to say if your family members were one of the, you know, bad German people that you owe me money. Reparations.
No. We liberated the Jews. We were the good guys.
Oh.
In my family.
Push Up says there's two versions of how Judas died. Oh boy. Grok will know. The SS Waffles. I could see Waffles in a little like German uniform.
Waffles is really cute.
Yes,
Waffles.
Waffles and Muffin.
I'd Heil Waffles and Muffin.
Yeah, Waffles is more into podcasting than Muffin. Like she'll come down a lot during recording, and Muffin's like, I'll just catch the replay. I have an important decision to make. I have to pick a confirmation name, and I still haven't picked one.
You have to have a new name?
Yes.
Oh my gosh, that's cool.
I know.
What
What
are
is-
your top three?
Is there like a pattern or something?
You have to pick a saint.
So who do you like? Saint Jude?
No, because it sounds like Judas.
Oh, okay. What are your options? I like this side of my face more than this side.
Then just I feel you. I like this side better than this side.
I'm so upset.
I like this side more.
Yeah,
No,
this
I
side.
like this side. This side.
Better.
This side looks nice, huh?
I'll just be
This
turned
side's
like
like, what
this.
the fuck happened?
Holly's like, both of my sides are perfect.
I look crazy from both ends, but that's okay.
Okay.
I look like a wild Russian woman from both sides of my face.
Should I ask Grok? What confirmation name should I pick?
Wait, are you allowed to pick your own name?
No. Okay, the best confirmation name is one where the saint's life, virtues, and story genuinely move you and make you want to imitate them more closely in your own faith journey. It's not about just picking a cool or a popular name. It's about choosing a heavenly patron who will intercede for you for the rest of your life. Oh, no pressure.
So what does it mean now that you're a Catholic?
Well, not till next week. Well, it means I can have the cracker. And this has all been about
Cracker?
getting is cracker privileges. I mean, I'll still go. I'll still I won't be like, a teenager who gets confirmed and then they don't go anymore. Although I was confirmed when I was a Methodist too, but the Catholics okay, were you baptized? Cool. Then you have to send them proof of your baptism.
I've been baptized 7 times.
Cool.
I've never been baptized. I don't.
Well,
my
I
mom
used
was.
to think that I would just like get baptized every like 6 months to like restart the process in my 20s. I'm like, okay, I'll just like
They let you do that?
Well, I wasn't telling them, hey, this is like my 5th time being baptized. I would just go to a new church and then just like become friends with people in there. I was just church hopping for a while and just getting baptized and stuff.
Yes, I will now be able to perform exorcisms. That's true. What else could I do? I can drink more wine.
Ooh, now it turns into the blood of Christ.
Yes, I'll be able to turn wine into pee.
Yeah.
And Bob Peanut Patrice says Judas was hung well. Oh my gosh, how do you know?
Can you be a nun?
No, you did I look into this already? I think you have to be actually I looked into one of the can I be a nun? Right, you can't be married.
Oh, too late.
Or have kids.
You can become a nun. You have to be baptized and practicing Catholic woman. Check. Single. Oh, I'd have to be widowed.
Yeah.
Or if you're divorced, you have to get an annulment, and that's from like a bishop. And you can't have any dependent children. So I'm out. I'm out for a couple of reasons.
Shit, you can't be a nun. It sucks.
Yeah. Wow. And like usually you have to be between 18 and 40 years old, but some you can be 45 plus. Or if you could be a teen. But you can start like thinking about it. Yeah, teenagers too young to be a nun. You have to be debt free. Oh my gosh.
Well,
you're not allowed to be a nun if you owe debt. That's crazy.
I think
Jesus forgive your debts.
Right. You have to be a high school graduate. Boo.
You have to?
Yeah.
Like at what point though? Like when did they make that law?
I don't know, but guess what? Virginity not required. Past sins don't disqualify you if you're living chastely now and have a sincere desire to give your life to Christ. Wow. Do you know the process takes 7 to 12 years?
Yeah. You get to marry Jesus.
That's true.
You need to pick a name too. I think you need to pick like Mary and then something else like a
Mary Catherine Gallagher,
like a saint or something. I don't know. I'm not.
Sister Mary Catherine Gallagher.
Yeah. Oh, that's so neat. What are you eating, Lila?
Chicken.
Yeah.
Chicken.
Did Eric just make you that?
Yep.
Looks crispy.
It's really impressive.
It is. It's lemon peppery. And French fry.
Yeah, I don't think I could become a nun.
Well.
You're doing super healthy today.
Because I'm going to go to the gym at the swamp.
Wait, you have to do radical poverty? Oh no, that's
the hell.
That means
radical poverty. That's
no Sephora. That means no. Even probably press-on nails are not allowed.
So nothing that costs money.
Yeah, radical poverty. That means like probably
bare,
like
just bare,
plain donuts, no sprinkles, no frosting,
no hair dye.
Yeah. Oh no.
No hair dye.
No glitter. No
mascara.
No sex.
I often practice radical poverty, but not on purpose.
I practiced that throughout my entire 20s. I'm good.
So, but wait, is radical poverty and not having sex, do those go hand in hand? Or could you be radically impoverished and still sexually active, like if you weren't becoming a nun?
I think anybody can be radically impoverished.
Yeah, it's called having a Craigslist roommate, which I've done 3 times.
Radically impoverished.
Radical poverty is a core part of the Franciscan way of life. Jonathan Francis. Let's see. You have to voluntarily renounce personal ownership of almost everything and living in complete dependence on God's providence and the charity of others. You just have to like hope that somebody gives you mascara, I guess.
But you're not allowed to sleep with them.
You're not allowed to afford your own mascara, but you can ask all of your friends to borrow theirs.
So it's Yeah, maybe it's just like you're living give, send, go, but your whole life.
Well, that's why you live at the commune and through the church, and the church
the
provides you
commune.
everything, and then the rest, I guess, would just be like
It's a
gifts.
deliberate, total detachment from material possessions, security, and self-sufficiency, so that your heart can be completely free for God and for love. Aw.
Have you guys noticed this entire conversation has all been about you guys trying to find loopholes? So these are the rules.
I don't think.
How
I'm
do we
allowed
break
to be a
them?
nun.
Wait,
With all these
so are
piercings and all these
nuns
tattoos
allowed-
I have.
It's really interesting.
I don't think. I'm allowed.
Oh my God! It also encourages vegetarianism. Oh, okay, this is looking worse and worse.
Wait, so are nuns allowed? Just like hypothetical situation, you know, a nun doesn't get naked. There's nothing sexual about her behavior. She is just getting photographed as a nun, being godly, and other men just think it's hot, and they're just giving her money as a gift.
No, you
Not
can't
as a job.
as a nun.
Is that
Can't
allowed?
what?
Like, is she sinning because men are just throwing money at her?
Yeah, I think you would have to. That's probably why they wear their outfits. Is they're trying to dissuade.
Like, if
boners.
they're trying their
Okay.
hardest, though, like she is being the most modest that she possibly
Yeah,
can.
and that's on them. I
God
feel
is
like
with her. Is it the guy's fault?
yes. Stop lusting after a nun.
Some guys like nuns.
They love it. They love the challenge of a nun.
Yeah.
And
I
a
think,
lesbian.
I think a nun would want none of that, you know?
She wants none of that.
I think she do.
She'd be like, "Are you Jesus Christ?" No, then I'm not interested.
Well, there was a very famous nun who, you know, it was a little movie called The Sound of Music.
I didn't see
You
that.
guys don't know what I'm talking about.
I've heard
A bunch of blank faces.
Wait, what happened?
The Sound of Music is about a nun who goes and takes care of a bunch of kids, and she marries the dad.
Well, now you've
Did you ever explain
spoiled
the color on it?
Spoiler alert.
Like, do you get in trouble after that as a nun? Is that like against nunology?
Well, yeah, you have to
And
leave.
then
You
you
have to
then you
leave
go to
the
hell.
sisterhood. I don't think you go to hell. You can just leave. You don't
Are
have
you
to-
allowed to break your like commitment though as a nun, or is that bad?
You can, but you just have to leave. You just have to stop being a nun. But you don't. I don't think you go to hell.
Yeah, they
Jeez.
just take your outfit away or something. They go
Yeah.
back to Brooklyn or wherever you came from. You can't live in this community
And
anymore.
go to hell.
No more communal.
But that guy was rich, so she was good.
This is what I need. Lila and I need a hyena around us at all times. So this guy.
That's so cute. That's AI though.
What?
Yeah,
That's
sorry.
AI?
It's not real, girl, but
How do you know?
All right,
because
let's look
the
anyway.
captions and then
Did you know I once bought a dog from a blacksmith? As soon as we got it
Yeah,
home,
you
it made a
tell
bolt for the door.
Yeah, you know what? Of course it's fake. The laughs are too on cue.
and also it's like that if that was a real hyena, it would chew his fucking face off, okay? And also, Chrissy, this is really bad. AI is getting deceptive. Where we're starting to believe it. We're turning into those people.
I've
We're like,
been believing
it's
it. I was so excited about this all day, this hyena.
Oh, man, Eddie, I accidentally sprayed Axe body spray.
Look
in
at
my
him
mouth.
sitting upright. Like he's in the driver's seat of this car. And I didn't think that was weird.
It looks good though. I mean, it does look
Chrissy
good.
wants to believe it's real. Okay, let her believe it's real.
He's driving.
One of the things that's like a dead giveaway is the voice has a kind of weird, echoey kind of texture to it. I don't know. Have you noticed that?
Oh,
yeah.
Let's see.
It's almost like
Now I talk with an accent. Hey, Eddie, have you heard of the new movie called Constipation? Hasn't come out yet.
Yeah, it would be trying to bite him. I don't know what I was thinking.
Wait, so is the person who films the seals that are making noises also AI? Like
Probably
the seal
not.
and the cheetahs, it's like, have you ever heard what kind of sound the cheetah and the seal make? Those that makes me sad. I was like enjoying them. They got like 7 watches out of me if those are fake.
I think you need to bring your mic closer, Holly. Is that possible?
Stop
you
telling
hear
her
me
what to do. This is my show, Chris. Yeah.
Well, but I can't hear her half the time
Mommy,
she's
you need to
talking.
put it near your
So,
mouth.
can you hear me now?
Yeah, that's better.
Yeah.
So I like watched this one reel of this adorable cheetah like making noises, and it was like, have you ever heard the sound that a cheetah makes? And it might be AI. And then I also did it with a seal video, like seals hanging out. I like the more exotic creatures, like the hyenas just are too normal for me. But I like it when they do it with the seals and with cheetahs.
All right, we'll have to find that video. We'll have to find it. Okay, let's see. Let's bring this up. I hope that for your next wife, Chris, that this does not happen to you guys.
Holly, pay attention.
This is this is the cruise ship staff basically ruining this woman's engagement.
All right, so we're gonna sing Happy Engagement.
Oh
my God. Okay.
What? No, he
1,
didn't.
2, and 3. Happy Engagement.
Look at the guy's face. He's so pissed.
Happy Engagement. Happy Engagement. Happy Engagement. Happy Engagement to you.
Oh, that's horrible.
You're supposed to do it after the meal. Oh, it looks like it is after the meal.
That's hilarious.
She
Happy
freaking
engagement.
Oh man! Oh, look at him! And he's proposing to a woman with kids, which is
Those are
like
his
Good man.
kids.
Good man.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, they're his kids. We'll do it better,
Sure.
Holly. Ours will be more classy than that.
Yeah.
High five.
I have good feelings for our engagement.
Oh my gosh, that's so terrible. Yeah, let's plan your guys' engagement. The grand total. I find Lila's lack of faith disturbing. She is a covert feminist working to corrupt Chrissy's confirmation. Oh no!
Covert
I'm
feminist.
sorry.
Nothing could ruin this trajectory.
Chrissy's on a different. We're all on different paths. You okay?
So
And
I'm gonna say
several
that's a
timelines are
good
happening at the
super
same
chat.
time.
It is a
It's a
good.
good
Thank you for
super
the
chat.
$10. Please
No,
send
but that
more.
like everything about like the wording, the punctuation, the grand total. That is a great super chat. Okay, you did a good
Yeah.
job there.
Good
I'm
job.
impressed with that.
Thank you, the grand total.
That super chat is Bali approved. Wow. Yeah, so it's gonna happen on Saturday at the Easter Vigil. And the only thing that I'm like a little bit, I wish it was earlier in the day because it's happening basically like at 8 at night and it's gonna go for a couple hours. So the Bean won't be able to see it because he'll be sleeping. But it'll be fine. It'll be fine. I already have my outfit picked out.
Does the bean have to do anything, or will the bean automatically be it?
The Bean was baptized like when he was, I don't know, 9 months old. So he's in.
So he's already in. He's born
already
into it. Oh, that's great. So he doesn't have to take no classes.
Well, he'll have to do CZD like when he's, I don't know, school age. I think they do it for a few years and then they all get confirmed at like 14 or something.
That's
So are you like married into this, right? Your husband was Catholic?
Oh yeah, big old very Italian Catholic family. And I was
He's
like,
been a good influence on you, Chrissy.
oh my gosh, the best influence. And I was always, it wasn't like I was seriously cajoled into it. Like I've been curious about it for years and I was like looking to like deepen my relationship with God. And I was like, to me, it just seems like, and all the hoops they make you jump through. I'm like, I respect this hoop jumping. Like
the hoop jumping is good.
something
Because
to
I
it.
grew up in the Protestant church, and there is something that always annoyed me because we would go to Catholic church sometimes because my father grew up Catholic, and I think that the rock bands in the Protestant church I've always found a little bit, I don't know, kind of like not very respectful, you know. But like the Catholic church, yeah, but like I don't know what it is. Like It's a weird thing that they do in Protestant church nowadays.
Try to be, you know what it is? Because they're not as real or as good or as hardcore as Catholics are. So they try to
Catholics
make
are all
it
about
in other ways.
tradition.
Yeah.
Yeah, they just try to be too cool, and it's like
stop.
I don't think religion's about being cool.
Like,
you know,
church is not for being cool. You can do that somewhere else.
Exactly. Yeah, that's my problem with the Protestants.
Because they're
I like the
tryhards,
tradition.
because they know they're lacking.
They try to be too cool.
They took all the statues and stained glass down. It's now what? Now what do you have? A rock band.
Yeah, I mean, there's good and bad in both, you know. But I think the rock bands always annoy me.
Yeah, that would.
You're not that cool, guys.
Like, stop trying to be cool. I hate when people try to be cool.
Whoa, Chrissy, come on. That's like my whole brain.
I know, that's the whole thing. I'm in Bali. I'm here for the gyms.
It's true.
Okay. Are you guys familiar with Stuttering John? Speaking of AI.
No.
I guess Stuttering John, I thought that this was real too. I guess he's going to be in Celebrity Bachelor.
A lot of women want.
He's famous because he was Howard Stern's like sidekick for a few years, like more than 20 years ago. And he's still coasting off of it.
Want me because I'm successful. But I'm looking for someone who wants the real me.
This season on Celebrity Bachelor, on a journey to find true love.
If you want to be with me, you'll have to earn it.
Taking place at the most exotic location John is able to afford.
Will you grab me another beer?
Wow.
7 women who are happy just to be on TV.
What do you mean you don't have beers? Keep saying, we need beers.
Tempers flare as contestants compete for John's attention.
I already went on a date with him. It's your turn. Girl, please. I had to sit through his dumbass podcast.
Now, these women set their sights on a man unlike any other.
I'm not one of those guys that showers every day.
Hey.
I don't use toilet paper. I'm a manly guy. That's what women like about me.
Some nights will leave lasting connections.
One time I was sitting with Pamela Anderson, and I swear to God, I could have banged her, but she's not really my type.
This is something he would say.
Take care of the check, will you?
I don't want to do this show anymore.
Now, 6 women open their hearts in an unforgettable summer of romance.
Open the door any faster?
He's a nice gentleman. I hope he picks me.
Not every woman gets the opportunity to date the star of the Howard Stern Show and the Tonight Show. These women are lucky.
Are you really that famous?
Are you kidding me? I'm a successful comedian and actor, and you're going to pretend you don't know who I am?
And when romance is on the line, heartbreak is inevitable.
Susan, on our last date, I asked for something simple, a full-body massage, and you hesitated. And then you lied. That was the final straw.
John smelled like ass the entire time I was with him. Honestly, I'm just happy to be going home.
For those remaining, the competition only intensifies.
It's time to prove your worth. The fastest woman to get me beers from that cooler will win a special reward.
They're making him sound like more eloquent than he is in real life.
Challenges are met and secrets are
Kept squeezing
revealed.
my shoulder with his sweaty ass hands. And that smell, it was like fresh dog shit left in a bag of gym
His
socks.
breath is usually what knocks me out. Have you ever seen him without a beer in his hand?
No, nope.
Never.
I keep telling myself this will be worth it if my influencer thing takes off. I think Doris is the only one actually into him.
I knew it. I knew you broads were lying.
This summer, expect the unexpected.
I'll be suing all of you for misrepresentation. And you know what else?
Because he sued like multiple podcasters. Or tried to.
I was only attracted
What?
to one of you. You're all off the show.
In the end, anything can happen.
Oh, that's so funny.
Great.
Never
That's
made
great.
that.
People complain about AI slop, but that is
AI
art.
gold.
That is AI gold. That's right.
It's so
I will say, and it's usually and most of the time it's the left that are complaining about it. And I think it's because they're just so afraid that it's going to take over their jobs and everything. So they
For sure. Hollywood is shitting their pants right now. They're very afraid of, because they're like, wow, there's so much of my likeness out there that you may or may not need our permission. Just, especially, well, I would say it's probably best right now for, you don't have to spend money to shoot at like an exotic location. You could, And also fans, like regular people can make movies now. And like cartoons like Chris here.
I'm doing it. I'm
And
trying.
now he doesn't have to give Harvey Weinstein a full body massage to get his cartoon out there.
So
There's other
you can get to the movie biz without blowing.
I have
somebody
been
with a
told
bang.
that's why I was not successful when I was out in Hollywood.
You didn't
Yeah.
do enough hand jobs.
You weren't
Yeah,
charismatic,
exactly.
charismatic enough at pushing your scripts.
That's right. Yeah. I wasn't networking.
Yeah. If you weren't networking with your whole mouth.
Yeah, there's some horror stories, really.
Even if you network with your whole mouth, sometimes it doesn't work out. You put your whole mouth into it and it doesn't work out sometimes, you guys. Don't let the
Sometimes,
Hollywood
yeah, your
do
whole
it.
mouth, both hands. It's never enough.
Never enough for them.
Oh my gosh. This is good. This is a good show. It's very fun. This is from the Whatever podcast.
Oh, I want to watch this.
Let's watch it. I don't even know the context of it. You know, I'm not even going to give context because this went viral and I'm sure we'll figure it out.
Idea that it's only men is baloney. I agree. I never said that. About 20% average.
I think this is Rachel. I forgot her last name. She's married.
Wilson.
Rachel
Wilson.
was married to Andrew Wilson, who's
Andrew
a regular
Wilson.
on Whatever podcast.
Mhm.
He's the one that like just likes to shame all the other women. She's his wife, and they've gotten crap because she's got like multiple kids from multiple fathers, and so they go, "Oh, you're hypocrites. You guys aren't really trad." And I think this other girl is like a MAGA influencer. God, whatever that means.
She's also conservative, I believe. So it's like a conservative, Christian woman versus another conservative woman.
I got
think.
traumatized by this podcast.
Really?
And Holly, you're exactly the type of
7
person who
hours
love
about
that.
what a whore I am, basically.
Oh my God, you did it, Holly! You were on this show, right?
Yeah, I've been on the Whatever podcast.
Okay, so before we play this clip, tell us what your experience was like.
I'm curious
on the Whatever podcast because we had a friend of the show, Scarlett Hampton, was also on this show, and who else was on? Anna, that Star Wars girl, was
Violet's
on.
been on it.
Venti was on,
And
everyone-
yeah, Venti was on it.
everyone has the same story that it's like 8 or 9 hours long. You don't get food or snacks or drinks.
Isn't the guy disabled too?
I feel
That back problems.
They yell if you go to the bathroom.
Brian has a photo of him with his parents there because I'm pretty sure he it's like in his apartment.
Cool.
They make you sign a bunch of stuff that says you're not going to ruin the show before or after, and you're not going to tell people the location of the show.
Can't
which
talk.
lets me know they've had problems before. And yeah, they just kind of like abuse you. And then they messed up because they put me in that first chair. So whoever is in the first chair, like they kind of need that person to be able to be manipulated the way that they need. Otherwise, that first person that gets asked the questions kind of sets the tone for the rest of the people. So if you kind of like alert people like, hey, don't let them manipulate you, that first person's going to ruin it for them. So I don't think they enjoyed my episode as much because I was like, I'm just not going to be like bullied by the Whatever podcast for no reason.
Of how they would try to manipulate you.
They were like trying to, I forget exactly. They were just, pulling out all the stops. Like you're a whore, all the things that people say, I kind of just blurt out at this point. But they're abusive, and they'll be abusive no matter like what your niche is. I think they're just sitting there being like, oh, you're trad, your husband cheats on you. Oh, you're an OnlyFans girl, you're never getting married. Oh,
Yeah.
like it's
All the hits. Yeah.
all the
I should go on. I've never actually seen it. I've
should.
seen clips on X, but I've never seen the full show.
You're not a real American because you live in Bali and you like Russian women. Oh, you're really an American.
Yo, you're
I
Molly for the gyms.
I've started watching it since I believe like the first episode, and at least Brian was super like he was very different. Obviously, it's his first time doing the show, and he was like, it seems he was more calm, like more patient with the girls, and after a while, he's just like, get the fuck out, like stop. And he has this thing with the mic, right? Like if you just like. he doesn't like you touching the mic a certain way, and he's just very nitpicky. And then he got Andrew Wilson on, and Andrew Wilson is another one that I feel used to be very patient with the girls when he first got on, but then after a while, it's like he started like, I don't know, like being more loud. Yeah, being more, I don't know.
The real truth about Brian Atlas, like not the podcast version, is I think he's been sued a lot, and I think that he gets accused probably every single show, because on my show, he just started going on a rant. Like, no one was accusing him of being a rapist. Like, no one was going there. But he just started being like, oh, then you guys are going to think I'm a rapist. Like, he started, like, reacting. And then everyone's like, hey, man, no one said that.
I can tell from episodes
like, no
not
there
liking Brian to now having, like, feeling bad for him and feeling like, okay, like I have grace for him, because I feel like he's been through so much, because I see what his triggers are, and I think he's deathly afraid of some woman like using him for his money, or maybe it's happened already.
Okay. But he's literally used all these without all these beautiful, gorgeous women on his show, no one would even be watching that podcast. So the irony of them shitting on all these women, it's like if it was just him with a mic and some other dude, no one would watch it. But they have to bring in all these beautiful women. And the funny thing is, all these girls that come on there that do have OnlyFans or whatever, and they shit on their OnlyFans, guess what? Their numbers go up. So the same people who are watching, who are shitting on them, end up subscribing and going to their pages. So, yeah.
I don't know. Brian actually has that much money for realsies. Like, maybe his mom and dad have a little money, but like he's not giving like trust fund baby vibes. You know what I mean?
Right.
Like, he's giving kind of like, I grew up with a bunch of trust fund babies and I have a complex because they all have more money than me. And
how tall is he?
He's not that tall. Nick, the producer of the show, is quite tall and has a cockier attitude. And then Brian's like this little Jewish guy.
Jewish.
With a special chair.
Yeah. And that's the irony too. Brian's a Jew boy and he's so anti-Semitic on his show. And I'm like, do you just like love the drama?
Well, because that probably like does well.
I don't feel bad for these Jews at all. Okay.
All right, you know what, Lila? I'm back to not feeling bad. Yeah, because
I feel
true.
bad. Not a single shred of me feels bad at all. Boo hoo! You grew up around a bunch of rich people. You weren't as rich as them, but you know everybody else was way richer than me, and I live in Santa Barbara, and my life is so hard.
And my mom and dad got me a pony, but I wanted a bread.
Yeah, and I didn't have to work a regular job.
Don't feel bad at all. But you know what? Great show. I mean, it got a lot of eyes on it. But let's be real here. Without the beautiful, gorgeous women that they shit on the show, no one would be watching it. So you got to give credit.
Well, I don't really know these guys. Like, I've not seen the show really, so I don't really know anything about them. But from what you guys are telling me, this fits very well into a theory that I have, which is that guys who have like what would you call it, like a low confidence or inferiority complexes or some kind of like
Small
insecurity
dick energy.
Well, that's a lot of people say. A lot of people will just like say something like that, or short man, complex or something like that. But any like serious insecurity or like a guy who is like weak in some way, that will lead them to be evil. Because I think there's like a few things that. Yeah, go on.
No, I know. I really think I don't think it comes down to being short. If you're a short guy, but you know you got a big dick, you're not going to have insecurity.
And you're good at other things.
No, if you have a big dick as a man, you don't give a fuck. You could walk around looking like a homeless dude. You're like, I don't care. I got a big dick.
So true.
Okay,
you have to like.
All this comes down to is some low testosterone, small dick energy. The amount of shitting you're doing on women is because you're not getting laid. If you were getting laid regularly, you're not being like, oh, all these women are whores. You're like, yes, they're whores. I'm getting laid. That's what you're thinking about. Okay. But if you can actually date these women, it's so much easier to shit on it. That's what's happening on these podcasts. And it's like, and the same thing too. It's like, these guys want to shit on OnlyFans girls, but without like, who do you think are managing these OnlyFans girls? It's other men. And a lot of the times,
OnlyFans, actually, we came to find out they are the ones who start the agencies.
And another thing too, these guys, you think you're talking to the OnlyFans model, half the time you're talking to a call center in Dubai or Bangladesh. Okay, you're not even talking to the girl. So it's like, I don't know.
Don't rag on Pajit. He knows how to get your D riled up.
I was gonna say I've heard I think from a girl who was on the podcast that Brian, I think he invited her to his hotel or something to like eat food or something, and then
of course he did. She was probably gorgeous.
Yeah, and then she felt awkward and she wanted to leave. Or like I also heard that he pays them. I don't know if that's true. Yeah. I've never been on, obviously, but I've heard that
people. He should pay them for the time to even be on his show.
They should.
I don't know. That's what I've heard.
Podcast, but they don't.
Holly, did they offer to pay anything for you?
No.
Whoa.
Do you feel like it was good for you though? Did it help you?
Nope.
Like,
I feel like their views are fake.
Wow.
I feel like their views are fake. I feel like there's a lot of bots. I feel like the only tips that are happening in the show are actually Nick, who is the producer, to try to make it look like there's more going on.
Oh.
If you notice, all the tips say the same thing in every single episode. Like everybody who tips says the same thing in every single episode. So I'm pretty sure it's like them tipping themselves.
Wow. But it's like $100 tips.
Yeah, but still, I mean, if you're like, even if it's like $1,500, say they're like, okay, we have a $1,500 budget for the show, and we are hoping to basically like juice our own promo with it, right?
Wow.
And then maybe by spending this much money, other people will spend $100. You know what I mean? Like it's very fake. Like I know I came from the webcam world and I was like, wow, you guys are like dirty cam girls over here. You're like a dirty whore on my free cams on the whatever podcast, Nick.
That's funny.
Yeah.
Wow. I don't know. They probably won't have me on at this point. Bob Van Patrice, I need Scarlett's address. I got some hair care product and I was going to send her the Straits of Hormuz. That's not nice, Bob. Don't go that. So you don't really want her.
Straight of Hormuz. I get it. It's like a, it's like a pun.
It's a pun. Viking, Lila, 6 million or 271,000
of who died?
But he didn't say that. He just wanted you to pick one or the other. What seems more believable?
0.
That's what Frankie McDonald would say. That's his answer. Russell Hall. What's up, Russell? I don't know if you noticed, Lila, but Mr. Reagan actually grooms and dresses rather impeccably. What sort of energy does that give off?
Confidence. He's confidence. And I think that our friend should go visit him in Bali and report back to us.
Can you imagine?
I'll let you guys know what if the next podcast is called How Big Mr. Reagan's Dick Is.
Ah!
Okay, perfect. She'll be
Find Ron Podbean.
The fans have been asking for it for years, so
the people want it.
The people want to know.
You want to know. You guys would actually be very cute together.
You would be.
Look, we are together. See that?
Let's announce the engagement on SimpCast.
On a cruise ship. Oh my god!
I'm like giving you a
other hand.
Yeah, you're on the other. It's the other way.
Or I'll move you.
Oh.
There you go. Bob and Patrice meant no offense. Working on my joke right now. You're funny.
No, that was great.
You know I love you. Don't sell.
I like his profile picture.
It's Gino.
That's a good one.
You know.
Oh, it's a different guy. It's like a famous guy.
No, it's our friend Gino, who's
okay. All right.
Married to my other friend Keanu. Both friends of
I know Keanu. In fact, I saw Chrissy, Lila, and Keanu all do like a comedy thing in Vegas once.
Oh my
we
gosh.
met you?
Was that
you
in
met me? I don't remember, but we were all hanging out in Vegas. It was when I met you. Oh no. It was later. I don't remember. I think it was like
Had to have been 2022.
It was with Gary Nerdrotic did a whole thing. Yeah, and I normally don't believe that women can be funny, but
yeah, it's true.
That was an amazing experience. You guys blew my mind. It was awesome. It was awesome.
They can only be funny if they're disabled and half retarded, which we are. So
yeah,
Nice.
we are all.
That's how it works. Okay.
Mm-hmm. Lila grew up seconds before going on stage and absolutely crushed it.
I did.
Oh, is that true?
And I grew up in the thing. Oh my god, so what? That was such a fun weekend.
So fun. Oh
that was it. Chrissy was living off of salt, but my god, she was living her best life.
living off of salt.
You were, but you were so fucking sexy as hell.
That's when I was on my keto, in my keto like phase. I was just eating, like I would just get hungry and I would like have a crumb of salt.
Yeah,
I do that sometimes. I think salt is actually quite a good appetite suppressant. You just have a little salt and.
Really?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Crumb of
it's like eating a little bit of meat or something.
Morton salt. It like
you had like fancy salt though.
Yeah, it's Morton's.
Yeah, it was some fancy
salt.
Are we gonna
watch
the clip?
I had it in a little container. It looked like maybe, I don't know what drugs look like, but I was like, this maybe looks like a drug because it was just salt crystals in a little container.
Oh, isn't that the Jewish salt?
Maybe.
Salt.
Yeah, maybe I had Jewish salt.
I don't know. I think maybe I read it wrong. I don't know.
Yeah,
But it comes like in a little dark blue, like.
Yeah, I think it was the Jewish salt.
Jew salt.
Wow.
Jew salt.
Are we gonna watch the clip?
Oh my god.
Kosher. Yeah, kosher. I said Jewish salt. Kosher.
Okay. Oh, that was just trying to set the clip up an hour later. Here we go.
Yes,
And do consume pornography.
Okay, they're talking about porn.
It's about 70% of men that do consume
What happens if we
pornography.
count written pornography? What happens if we count stuff like 50 Shades of Grey? Then how many women engage in
I don't know the details.
consuming
I don't know the
pornography?
details
Oh,
to
let
that
me
kind of
help you.
stuff.
It's the best-selling book of all time among female readers.
Okay.
So women consume plenty of pornography.
So-
they just tend to like to read it so they can insert themselves into the nasty sex scene,
Which
then
is
watch the
bad,
actual videos.
which is
Yeah,
bad,
Yeah.
right? So shouldn't we be addressing again so are you going to tell people they should stop writing books? Is that your next move, Rachel?
I would absolutely have limits on pornography being produced in all
speech,
forms.
yes. On written speech.
I don't agree see, she's a leftist libertarian. She thinks that porn is free speech. This is your MAGA Republican woman.
I think
this is your feminist, your not feminist conservative advocate. You know, she's going to get everybody to vote for conservatives. She's going to talk. It always
I think you're
reduces to the
bad.
men.
You're
It
just-
always you're
Not
just
the men.
You're exactly what I thought you were. You're worse than I thought you were. It's always, what about the men though? I go, are you going to
Not
tell
the
them?
men.
Are you going to tell the women to stop? Wait a minute. Are you going to tell the women to stop making porn for men to consume? And she goes, no, I would just encourage them. I would say
That
you
was not your
probably
question. No,
shouldn't,
no, that was not
sweetie.
your
And I'm
question.
going to tell the men that they can't have the porn.
Relax, Rachel. Breathe. Who saw?
I'm entertaining. If we had to listen to you blah blah yap,
She
yap
is
all
very
night long,
entertaining.
everybody would leave the chat. Nobody would want to be here. So.
Sure. That is not what I said. You asked
Okay.
if I'd make it illegal.
Yeah.
And no, but I would tell women to stop doing it. Those are two completely different.
Oh well, that's okay. She's
Yes.
gonna tell the women to stop doing it, and they're gonna go, okay.
Show them that there's a better way. Yes, absolutely.
Well,
that is what you do,
gotta work
Rachel,
harder.
in the
Rachel's
gotta work
actually
harder 'cause
funny.
It ain't
public
working.
discourse.
It ain't working. This libertarian idea that we can just talk people into doing what's logical is the whole problem.
Libertarian idea that we could talk people into doing what we want. That's not a libertarian idea. That
Yes,
has
it is.
existed from the beginning of
Your
time.
idea
This is a thing
that,
from. Let me
I'll
finish.
just let you
That's-
yappity yap.
Exactly. From the
Oh man, I could keep watching this. I love watching them fight.
Rachel is a great villain.
What makes you say that, Lila?
No, she's just like I feel like she plays like kind of like a character, and I don't know if she always 100% believes what she's saying, but she plays a great character, and I think she plays a great villain, and I respect what she has created online for her platform with her husband. I think it's awesome. Someone has to be a villain, okay? Someone has to say things and fight with these people. This is like, I feel like the internet itself, especially Twitter, it's like WWE, okay? Like,
yes.
Because guess what? When all these people truly get into a room and we are in a party setting, like they're all nice to each other, okay? They're actually all friends at the end of the day. But when the camera's
we've
on,
talked about this before, Lila, that like if you meet people online that you beef with that you think hate you, they'll be so nice to you.
exactly. And also, it's like it wouldn't be fun if they were like, "Oh yeah, I agree with you." Then it's like, okay, that's boring. Like, no, we need someone that's out there. We need, otherwise you're just
men love arguing and fighting.
I'm so sensitive, you guys. Like, I need a man to fight my battles for me, or a strong woman. Like, I'm sitting in the shadows.
I can handle customer service in any
a sandwich and being like, oh no, there's trouble outside. But I don't want to actually.
I can't even send my own food back. You're right. I'm in your camp, Holly.
But I will support everybody. I will help you all ride into glory. Anyone who's willing to fight. It's just I can only
She's
fight.
a lover girl, okay?
You don't like conflict.
She is a lover girl.
I can only win the apocalypse out of survival. I can't do it offensively.
This may be why people confuse you with a Russian. It's not just the look, but also I feel like one of the reasons why I have sort of become, I would say, Russian exclusive in my dating is because Russian women are like an extrapolation of the 1950s American housewife.
Really?
Like if you could draw that out to today, like their nails are perfect, their hair's perfect, their makeup's perfect, like they wear beautiful dresses, like everything is like
nice to have time to go do that.
Right,
You're
but
really
there's
that's the thing. Like that's the flip side of the Russian thing is they're like, okay, marriage is a job for a woman. So I'm going to show up to work in my uniform. I'm going to show up, you know what I mean? Like they're approaching their marriage like their job.
True.
But the modern day Russian woman is also like has expectations of her man as her employer. So if you're failing as their employer to provide if you're not consistent, or if you go and cheat and aren't providing enough, or you know what I mean? Like, because Russian women will actually turn their head the other way if you're giving them a good life. You know what I mean? They'll be like, okay, he's having fun, like just don't create problems for me. But if they create problems or don't fulfill their end of the bargain, then give them to Vladimir Putin.
But that's also that's also very smart, because I have a theory about cheating as well, which is that women cheating will destroy the relationship in every instance, and a man cheating doesn't necessarily. I'm not saying men cheat.
That's so easy.
It's all about intentions.
It's okay when I do it, but when a
No, I'm not saying that.
Hilarious.
Hold on, I'm not saying it's okay.
That is such bull.
Then that's
hold on.
Like
I'm not
I have
trying to
fans on the sites that like some are cheating and feel guilty, and like it's really not about their wife or whatever. It's just kind of like a guilty thing that's like looming over them. And then you have other ones where it's like, yeah, I'm cheating. Yeah, I want you to tell her. Fuck this bitch. Yeah, you're hotter than my wife. You know what I mean? Like they're trying, like they're like mad at their wives. And they're
But Holly, I think those are what we call sociopaths.
Yes.
I don't think that's normal.
Sociopaths aren't even in a relationship. They just want to play like they're in a relationship and cheating on it.
But this is here's the theory, right? Here's the theory.
Yes, explain yourself.
If a woman cheats on a man, and whether the man finds out or not, if the man stays with the woman, like let's say they're married, right? So husband and wife. If the man stays with the wife, she will at some point stop respecting him, because either he hasn't found out and she's gotten one over on him, or he's found out and he's still willing to stay with her, which means he's kind of like, weak. So women will stop respecting men that they've cheated on.
Couldn't you say that in the inverse or the opposite situation?
No. So that's the point, right? Men who cheat on wives, like the traditional concept of a man who cheats on his wife, what is like he like buys her a mink.
Yeah. Mink. If I get a mink, something's gone sideways.
Exactly. That's like a known thing, right? Like men typically feel guilty about it and like kind of love their wife more because they felt bad that they did this bad
How
thing.
convenient.
I'm not. Look, I'm not.
Men cheat at different times of being over it in the relationship for women. I think women, and part of the reason why it's so destructive when women do cheat is women wait to cheat until they're kind of like emotionally detached. Men will cheat on like it's not an accident, but they are more susceptible to impulse right in their face than a woman. A woman is like
that makes it sound worse though. They're like, I'm just gonna cheat because it's available.
Yeah, sometimes though, because I feel like
I'm supposed to feel I'm supposed to feel better about that.
Men are
hold on, Lila.
Because it was available.
But hold on. That men, this is a known thing. This is like a clinically studied thing. Women, when they sleep with a man, become emotionally attached to the man. A man who sleeps with a woman does not necessarily become emotionally attached to the woman. It's a much smaller.
Okay, so we're supposed to feel better because you're like, you know what? I just slept with this.
Well,
crazy
Holly, you're
shit.
different.
It didn't mean nothing.
What if that woman is in her Sex in the City era and she doesn't feel anything?
Yeah,
you
hook up with them, and you're like, yeah, there's nothing there. Bye. Like,
well, so there's two ways in which a woman can not have that emotional attachment. One, if she has too much sex with too many men, that's also clinically studied. They know that if you have too much sex with too many men, it reduces the emotional attachment,
too many?
which is why your body count matters. So if you're with a girl who's had like 1,000 exes, you know that she doesn't become emotionally attached,
Right,
and that's
so
like a
under
really bad
1,000
thing.
is still fine.
well, I would argue that
I'm just throwing out a random number.
It's so funny. You know what? This is turning into the whatever podcast, and Mr. Reagan has become Brian. And
Is that right? Okay.
I think that people who have higher body counts, they do still get attached with people, but they're more into an intelligent, like sapiosexual form of sex. Like they're connecting. It's just off of different things because sex isn't like this qualification for marriage anymore. The more people you have sex with, but that doesn't mean you're not connecting with people. That doesn't mean other things about people don't connect you. It's not just like, I feel emotionally attached to you because I haven't had sex with that many people and I don't want to raise my body count that much. And you and I are it, babe. Like that's kind of, it's a different kind of attachment.
You can become attached to a guy still and have a loyalty to him. But I think for men, there is a sort of like an unconscious knowledge that if a woman has too many partners, it's less likely that she's going to become emotionally attached to you, and that therefore less likely she will be loyal. And so I think that's a huge red flag for men. And I think it's a totally rational red flag.
Yeah.
I
just
everybody hates me now.
I thought it's just gone now.
I look at the owners of OnlyFans, right? They're like attractive people, or even like Hugh Hefner, right? Is another example, just so it doesn't sound like I'm just talking shit about the owners of OnlyFans, even though I am. But it's like good looking people, right? Like good looking men objectively. But as a woman, you look at a man like that and you're just like, yeah, you will inevitably just steal my money and shave my head and give it to other women eventually. Like it's a matter of time.
Shave my
But
head.
you will, right? And so like, even though I can objectively
the head shaving.
That is a really nihilistic view of men.
What
Jeez.
you do in this is the ancient culture of hot people, you guys.
Okay.
Because hot people are oppressed, Holly. We were
hot people get oppressed. This is how hot people.
Oh my
crucify.
god.
I also think it's harder for men to get laid than a woman. I feel like if you're a woman, you could slide into a guy's DM and they're willing to fuck you right there and then.
Here's the big part that you guys are all missing out on. A lot of men are actually sleeping with each other. Okay. That's why they're
on the DL.
They're sleeping with each other, and that's why they're really mad at OnlyFans girls because they are sleeping with each other. They're meeting in hotel rooms. They're having these gay orgies. Most of them are married. It's happening everywhere.
Like a gay orgy,
happening everywhere.
No, I'm serious. I'm telling you right now. That is why they're really mad at OnlyFans girls, because OnlyFans girls can actually make money. When what they're doing is they're saying, hey, I'm at the Motel 6, face down, ass up, 30 dudes just show up. I'm ready to be filled up. That's what they're doing. I'm telling you right now. It is happening.
Lila, who are you hanging out with?
Yeah, I'm at the Reload gym in Bali.
Whoa.
No, they are.
Whoa.
They're like, hey, I'm in Terminal 6 in the bathroom looking, whoever wants to come in here. I'm telling you, you guys don't believe me. I'm telling you,
I agree with you. And I think that's what they're
Tiny Toasty knows. She knows this is what's happening. Okay. I've done my research. It's happening all around. That's why these men are really, really actually mad, because they're doing it for free. Okay. That's why they're mad at
They
Lily
wish.
Phillips.
They're
mad at Bonnie Blue. They're mad at Lily Phillips. You know, like, oh, I can't believe she would do 100 guys for 1,000, whatever. They're doing that. They're doing 100 people and not charging anything, just getting their butt blown out, okay, for free at the Motel 6. I'm telling you, it's happening. It's happening. And these guys are straight.
Guys who have all these women around them and stuff end up gay. It's not that they end up like.
And they end up being
straight
troons.
men.
It's true. Like if you see my Twitter, I'm going back and forth with these gays and troons, and that's what it is that they're jealous of women. It's true.
Okay. All right. Just as the one guy here, let me just say, not doing any of that.
Sure. Reload gym.
I mean, yeah, I had this conversation with Sydney Watson the other day. Like, there is this perception, I think, like, especially among like conservative YouTubers and stuff, like a few of them have like, Milo Yiannopoulos comes out with like this dirty laundry that he'll spill all the time on these guys. And there are a few of them that have like been exposed as doing some like messed up stuff. So, I mean, Lila's kind of, I think you're exaggerating a lot.
I'm not.
But
I'm not exaggerating. I'm 100%
right
on this.
You're like a lot.
But there are guys that you wouldn't expect that are like that.
It's happening on Sundays at a warehouse, like in Dallas. 90 dudes. Okay,
Sunday.
and they're married, and they're walking around having these gay orgies. I'm telling you, people are like, "Oh, the Epstein files." I'm like, no, y'all need to look into the family files, because that stuff starts at home. That's what happens.
The butt stuff.
I don't think it's quite as rampant as you suspect, but
in our universe, it is rampant.
Wow.
No, I would argue that even people like Camila Araujo, I love to overpronounce her name, but like there's videos, the famous Bop House girl, right? Like there's videos of her and her brother. Like obviously the dad's filming them. They're in their they're in their teens, whatever. They're like their early 20s at this point. But the brother's saying commentary about his sister being like, and by the way, yes, it's pink. And it's kind of like, that's some weird family incestual. Like, as parents, you shouldn't be allowing your two children to talk about each other's genitals on camera to promote the Sisters Only fans. You know what I mean? So it's like, I would agree, like, some of this stuff is like hiding in plain sight. You know what I mean?
Yes,
and people just think it's normal. And then they're just like, oh, we're in the Bob House. And it's like, you guys all need to go to family therapy.
I think people are willing to forgive a lot in the name of like showbiz, right? Like, oh, well, and they're willing to look the other way, like parents, or they're willing to like, oh, that's not abuse, or oh, we can leave them alone with these people. I mean, a lot has come out, in the last 20 years or so about what's really gone on. But yeah, it makes me happy I was never like a child star or something.
Yeah, you do. When you're growing up and you have a kind of like a decent family, right? I think you kind of assume everyone has a decent family. And then you get older and you're like, oh, I was really lucky. Like you started to look back and you appreciate a lot more.
And then on the opposite, you're like, wait a minute, you talk to your dad? Like what? Like the opposite, like, wait, you got like you and your dad hang out as adults? Like what the heck? It's weird that way too.
Sometimes I watch these like reality shows like Survivor or whatever, and they'll be like 2 weeks into the show, these guys, and they're like out, the middle of the nowhere or whatever. and they'll get like a letter from their parents or something, and they'll start bawling, crying, like, "Oh my God, I haven't talked to my mother in 2 weeks," and I'm just like, what is going on with this family? Like, I mean, I love my parents, but like, I don't need to hear from them. If I don't hear from them for 2 weeks, I'm okay. Like, I don't know what's going on in these people's lives where they need to hear from their mom every day, but it's
way
pretty
too
intense
attached.
with some people.
Yeah.
There's
way too attached.
I have family members I haven't spoken to in like almost 3 years, and I'm like, I'm good. I could do that standing on my head.
Yeah.
My mom, on the other hand, if she doesn't hear from me in a week, she'll come by my house and put a tracker on my car and then hit me up a couple of weeks later and be like, "So I saw you did this. Why aren't you telling me where you're going?" And this woman's like in her 70s and she's still doing
I thought
it.
you were exaggerating. This is like a real story from
No,
your life.
my mom does this. She doesn't like, she has been a dedicated full-time mom ever since I was born, and arguably since my brother was born. And she takes her activities very seriously. And I have been out of the house for like more than a decade. And I turned off my location services on my phone just because, for a lot of reasons, a lot of people do. And then she freaked out and like put a tracker on my car. And she's like, "I was just concerned."
Holly, does she know like what
Yeah.
all you do?
Yeah. But she's been doing that since before I've been doing that. My mom has been doing that since I went to private school. And like my mom's just, this is how she gets down.
This is how she gets down.
Mom's hot. Who's got a hot mom?
This is how my 75-year-old mom gets down.
Hot mom.
That's cute. I bet your mom is hot, Holly.
It's really cute. So my mom is a beautiful woman. She's got blue eyes, brunette hair. She looks very kind of like Greek Spanish almost, but she's German. And my mom actually just recently went on Ozempic later in her life and has gotten down to her pre-baby weight for the first time in honestly her adult life. And we had a sweet little moment because my mom and dad were born in the 1950s, and she had a moment where she broke down crying and she's like, "I'm sorry, I haven't been skinny for you your entire life." And we had a really kind of like cathartic moment where we talked about generations and the difference between all the things that have happened over all the generations. And it's like, hey, in your generation, going to the gym wasn't something normal people casually did. It's like if you went to the gym and were into fitness, you were a bodybuilder in her generation.
Yeah.
And
yeah, right.
no one knew what the appropriate amount of weight to gain for a baby was. No one knew how to work out. No one how to. So there's all this stuff. And so I actually like want to be kinder to the boomer generation and be gentle with them about what the stuff that they didn't get to have that now we are getting to experience the benefits of.
That's true. Like my mom for sure had an eating disorder because like she always had like a mom body. She was like 5'2", like 150, 55 pounds, like nothing crazy, but like first my German Virgo dad absolutely shamed her about her weight. Like one time bought her, I think, a little girl's bracelet for Christmas just because he didn't know how to buy jewelry. But she took that as like, "I'm fat. I have fat wrists. I can't fit into my Christmas present." And she was on every single diet. I've talked about this on so many shows. She was up. We did South Beach together. We did the Master Cleanse together. We did the balls diet together, where you have literally silver balls that you like have to rub in the back of your head until the holes form and they bleed and they stop your hunger. We did Atkins. We did like that's how I bonded with my mom. Like we would do diets together, and I didn't even really like necessarily need to do it. I just was like trying to be supportive.
I
Did she have a Thigh Master?
Thigh Master? Oh, probably. Because that was like
my mom and I bonded through going to Weight Watchers meetings together, and then I was going to support her, and then I started getting eating disordery about it because they would weigh you every time, so it turned into a game for me. Because I mean, what people don't realize is people who have overeating disorders and undereating disorders are the same people. They're just going about their obsessions their addictions in a different way. And so it's like if you take someone who's doesn't have an overeating disorder, but you're still kind of like, hey, I could go, I'm still likely to have an eating disorder because I've disordered eating around me. And then you send that person to a diet place, they will just start playing a game of how much weight can I lose every time I get on that scale.
Yeah.
And so I bonded with my mom also like that. And that was something we had to heal about in our relationship. So my mom is a beautiful woman and she's always been a beautiful woman, but I'm glad that she's finally getting to feel comfortable in her body. And I just wish that she's always been able to feel that way.
I actually think that
I feel the same way with my mom too. Sorry to have one more dark moment.
And no, this is like a really generationally cathartic moment.
I know.
It is.
So when my mom got cancer, like stage 4, gonna die, brain cancer, she's like in the throes of it. I remember she says to my dad, like, Frank, you always wanted me to be thin. Well, now I have cancer and now I'm thin. And it was like the saddest, funniest thing she's ever said, because she was so fucking thin. Funny. She could like barely, she was like a 2.
Frail.
Yeah, frail. And I was like, but also this is what you get. Like you shave her about her weight your whole life. She's gonna be like, fuck you. Now I'm gonna die. Now I'm thin.
It's a good show.
We had fun.
No, I totally get that. Like, oh, go ahead.
I do think, because Holly was saying her mom was taking Ozempic, right?
Yeah.
And Ozempic gets a lot of crap. You know, people are really harsh on Ozempic, and I understand why. You know, like with the COVID vaccine and everything, nobody trusts pharmaceuticals anymore. But I do think that like being overweight leads to so many horrific illnesses that I actually think Ozempic is like a really good thing. And I think people need to like kind of calm down a little bit on the jokes, because it's like
We're never gonna calm down on the jokes, Reagan. Okay. If you're taking Ozempic and you get to be hot now, you can take a little joke. Okay? The trade-off is you get to be sexy. We can make fun of that. But you get to be hot.
It's pretty hardcore. And
if you're like past the age of like
Michael
20
Blind,
like your metabolism's just not going. You're a busy parent. Your hormones changed. Everything changed. And like, Ozempic might be like easier or whatever, but for some people, it's like they like honestly, both of my parents are on Ozempic and both of their arthritis has gone away. A lot of their health issues are just miraculously disappearing. My mom has had all of her joints replaced. That's another thing that we talk about. She's like, she's sad, right? Like she's like, I don't know if I would have had to get my joints replaced if I had been able to not been overweight this whole time. And it's like, and so it's just like, I do think people need to be kind to people.
For some people it does work. For some, I think that there is a small majority where it might be the right solution, but there are some other people who should just get on a treadmill. But, okay.
Well, like the Hollywood people take it too far. That's
right?
I think younger people who are just trying to be hot and have no good reason to be on Ozempic, then you need to get your ass in the gym and go out and touch some grass. I agree with that.
Yes. See, there's a happy medium. And we can still make fun of them. But for some people,
I don't think Clavicular's girlfriend should go on Ozempic.
No.
Is she going on Ozempic?
I think he talks about it. Yeah.
No, I will say
but I know somebody who I think should go on it, but they won't because they're like, you know,
who?
I don't think.
Are you talking about me?
No, not you.
People react badly
not
to
you,
it.
Chrissy.
Like it's not a candidate. Not everyone's a candidate for it. We shouldn't be shaming people also for not doing Ozempic.
But some people you worry about their health, and you think, okay, you've got to do something, right? Because
I'm not worried about nobody.
This...
Wait, what do you mean? Some people worry about their health. I got my own problems to worry about. If you want to be a fat fuck, that's you. Okay, I got that. That's a small problem. There's other problems in the world. Okay, I'm not worried about your health. I'm worried about my own.
I hope you have her on every stream.
Lila? Yeah, she gets blacker as the show progresses.
I can't help it. It's because my mom is from the Philippines and my dad is from Louisiana, okay? And if you're raised in a household with those two accents, sometimes I get a little spicy and it turns out like this.
Yeah, sometimes it's right, sometimes it's crawdads.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
I like your glasses, Tiny Toasty.
Yeah. Thank you. I don't like wearing glasses. Sometimes I
my
get
glasses. I haven't worn them the whole
it
show.
Gets annoying.
What the hell? You look Asian.
Stop. That's racist.
Are
Although
you Asian?
I can barely see. Although I feel
so
smarter.
real.
I feel so smart. The funniest thing in the world is when I had these on the baby and he was like crying because he didn't like anything on his face. He was like, I have a picture of him like, ah.
That's so funny. Oh my god. Could you imagine if those were your real eyes?
They are some people's real eyes.
Then you know what? That's bad.
Could you imagine if you were Chinese?
There's millions of people who look like this.
Not like, well, it actually,
Billions
they have the
of
other
them.
features
Have
that
you
match.
tried driving
That
with
looks
them
a little
on?
downsy.
Oh my god, I should. That's what I'm gonna do tomorrow. I'm gonna just do a small errand in these glasses. I'm gonna just fucking be like this because every time I know that my husband, every time Frank has like some shitty driver, he's like, "What's it gonna be, Asian or female?" And we play Asian or
both.
So if other men are like that, I'll just be like, "Oh, so sorry." Miri and Tara.
That rare redheaded Chinese person.
Oh yeah, I'll have to put my hair back. I'll have to get a wig. I'll get one of my wigs on. Well, that's my whole day tomorrow. Right now, sir, thank you for the $9.99. The cure for porn is for everyone to get hot. Prove me wrong. What do you guys think? The cure for porn?
Another reason for Ozempic.
Thing. I think what's next, if everyone gets hot, then it'll be then we all fuck.
I don't think everyone getting hot would be the answer because I still think it's about novelty.
Well, and also that's not gonna happen because some people have to be ugly for people to be hot. Like
That's true.
like you have to have sadness for there to be happiness. You have to have tragedy for there to be success. We have to have some people have to be ugly as fuck for you to appreciate beauty. You know?
Why are you so?
If everyone's
wise,
beautiful, then no one is.
So right.
Exactly. Okay. So we need some ugly people.
That's true because I didn't just whip back into shape. I was like, no, let me be fat for a while so that my husband really appreciates it when I'm back in shape. I'll be like, wow, remember those fat years?
And you will appreciate it yourself too.
I will say, like, okay, so like after my firstborn, I was diagnosed with thyroid disease. So I have Hashimoto's and hypothyroidism. So it is right.
Donna.
That's funny.
Yeah, and it is a bitch to lose weight. And then being short, right? I look very heavy at 215 pounds. It's not like I'm like 5'10" and it just, looks fine on me. And so like it is a bitch to lose the weight. Now I'm at like 133 pounds and I'm still trying to lose the rest of it.
You look hot. You have a hot look to you too. I like the tattoos on your shoulder. And do you know you have to have a cute face to be able to pull off the hair like that? Looks hot.
You have
I like it. I just want to rub your head.
That's the true
test. Yeah, it feels
of good
really
face.
nice. It feels really nice. I'm trying to grow it back out because I had it shaved because of the hair thinning because of my thyroid disease.
Yeah.
But I'm doing like oil and massaging my scalp, and it seems to be working. So I'm just gonna.
You're gonna do hair max.
I'm on a hair regrowth journey too. Mine just started. I got COVID and then I got surgery, and I started like my hair just started coming out in clumps.
Oh no!
Like I started showering and I was like, holy shit! Like it was like not normal. You know what I mean? And then they were like, yeah, like COVID hair loss. Just all the.
That's true. It happened to me.
Yeah. So I went on a little. I'm still on my hair growth journey. That's why I have all this fake hair in right now.
I take these damn like vitamin supplements too. Like 4 big ass pills a day. I don't even know if it's working, but I just tell myself it is, and then it could be fake.
Hair pills.
I just started putting retinol on my scalp. Like I'm literally, I've tried witchcraft. Like I literally, I prayed for my hair to grow. Like
hair pills.
It's rough.
This is crazy. I never knew women had such a problem with like thinning hair and hair.
We did it until
COVID.
Jada Pinkett Smith.
We're bullied
I
into
feel-
eating, and then our body doesn't have enough nutrients to make the hair, and then there's so many things around us that encourage us to not get the nutrients, and then life happens, and people have thyroid disease also. So like, there's just a lot of factors. Hair is not easy to make.
It's becoming more common that women are losing their hair. I see it all the time, whether it be like after birth and their hair's thinning out, thyroid, just different things. It's becoming very common. It's crazy.
In Bali, I meet a lot of guys who have hair transplants. This is like, and I was talking to these two guys, and you couldn't tell. You really couldn't tell. Their hair was amazing. And they go, hair transplants are now the boob job for men. It's like the equivalent of a boob job for a girl.
Men
That's
can
the
get
hair
boob
transplant
jobs
for men.
too.
Huh?
Men can get boob jobs.
That's true. Yeah.
No,
I
men,
suppose
like,
that's right.
definitely the hair replacement therapies and hair regeneration stuff has boomed.
Huge, huge. Turkey is like the big
hair
place.
off your ass or off your thigh, and they put it
Off
on
your back.
head.
No, they get it off the back of your head.
On your armpit.
Doesn't that matter too? People will see the back of your head.
Yeah, but they're
You
very
can
good
see
about
bad
getting.
jobs on guys sometimes. It looks
That's
like
true.
they
You
have
can
to
see like
reverse.
holes. Yeah.
Yeah, it looks like their hair is balding in reverse when
They're probably like, "Oh, I'd rather be bald in the back than bald in the front." Because once you've already seen me, you're in the back. Who cares? You know, you're on the way out.
Yeah, guys want more hair here, I guess, is where you want hair, really.
In the front, the fronty part, the bangs part.
I wish I
or
could
just the
get
top.
my pubic hair to grow back after laser hair removal. Like I wish it was like that easy because I just
Didn't you
want
know
it.
that going into it? They said to you, like, look, we're lasering your
miss
pubes,
the
and
hair.
They're going into space. They're not coming back.
I know, but you miss it.
It's permanently gone.
I mean, I've been
Yeah.
putting minoxidil and retinol on it, so I'm gonna see if it makes it come back.
Get a
My
merkin.
hair came back. Like it doesn't like just go away forever, but it grows back kind of like I would imagine if you had radiation for cancer, right? Like it's just
Thin.
sparks, like you've got
Oh,
like
it's
patches.
patchy.
Yeah, it's like patchy. So I'm trying to pray to the pubic hair gods right now to get it to come back.
Being bald, listen, so I was completely bald, so I would do crazy stuff to my pubes. So I would buy like pink hair dye and just dye.
Oh
pink.
yeah.
And it smelled like cherries.
Yes.
Wow,
It was
That's
fun.
cool.
that's
Do you still have
fun.
your bush? You're never gonna get rid of it, huh?
Wait, what?
You still have your bush? Like, do you still do? Cool
Oh
stuff?
yeah, sometimes I do different stuff, a strip or just complete ball or just
Strip?
let it grow.
Hot pink.
Yeah, that was fun.
Oh, strip.
A landing strip.
Okay, yeah, of course.
Yeah.
I'm like a shrimp. Put a shrimp in
Like
there.
a shrimp?
Sometimes I do shrimp.
Shrimpy.
I'm just reading the comments.
Oh yeah, you could wear.
At
You
this
could buy
point.
the merkin panties.
Right. Kim K makes merkin panties now.
Oh wow, we have a lot of comments. I didn't even see these.
Bob
I
and
talked
Patrice,
to them.
so you're saying I got to save up for a mink? Yes. Bob and Patrice, Gino sent me a message saying face down, ass up, or something like that. Lila. Lila's
I'm
correct.
telling you guys, this is real.
That
Okay.
is so funny. Valiant Renegade. Chrissy, I'm so sorry I bailed last weekend before you could get back with the tech issues. Thank you so much for having me on. Mad Live. Maybe love and much appreciated. Get together again soon. Cheers. Thank you, Valiant. Yes, we will have you on again soon. I had crazy technical issues last weekend when I was in Florida, and I ended up getting on the housekeeper's like ride-on vacuum because he was vacuuming like this huge conference center hallway, and I was like, "Hey, can I try that?" And he said yes, which is the last thing I expected him. So I was on this ride-on vacuum like a Zamboni for a carpet, and it was like the most fun I've ever had. Bob, Fan, and Patrice, I finally beat anorexia.
Good job.
Conrad, Vite. Thanks. What's up, Conrad? Happy Palm Sunday, Chrissy. I like that joke. I'll keep you in my prayers for your confirmation. Thank you, Conrad. And also say a prayer for Holly's pubes.
Yay. Holly, how long have you been pubeless?
I've been pubeless for years, but
Well,
I
Holly, as your future husband, I'm okay with it.
Wow.
You're okay with being
Oh,
pubeless?
heard it here first. Future husband. I'm
Well, this is
excited.
kind
We're
of
good.
like
The wedding is in Bali.
do it, but I will
This is
continue
the wedding
waxing
party.
it for you. But I need the follicles to just be active, so don't worry.
Okay.
But
What do you miss about the pubes? Like, what is it that's
Yeah,
making
how could you miss them?
miss
it's like
them?
power, right? Like I get sad that I can't wear like little low-rise bikinis with like a tiny little bit of landing strip popping out for pictures so I can sell my OnlyFans more. But that's really like the main. It's such a huge content. I'm so drawn to that content that I really just want to.
It's like curly hair, straight hair. You want what you don't have. You're like,
Yeah.
oh.
I just want to.
You know what? Those pubic girls, they make a lot of money.
My bikini,
The
and then there's like that, like pubic hair, like coming out, and people like, nice bush. And then
What
I'll be like,
about Holly? Like, you know how people get their eyebrows threaded? Could you get your pubes threaded back on? Like, they can draw them back on, can't
I
they?
don't think they can. I mean, they could draw them back on. I've actually seen that there's merkins, which are vagina wigs.
Go ahead, get a merkin.
Say, I'll get a merkin.
Have you guys ever had a Brazilian wax?
Oh yes, it was my.
I've never
entire
been
life.
to one.
Really?
Oh my god.
Cool. It hurts.
It's you can take an Advil before, that helps with the pain, and don't go right before your period because you're more sensitive to pain. Go like right after.
I ran a waxing clinic out of my apartment when I was in college.
Really?
Yeah, I waxed everybody.
I feel like this was not on the list of conversation points when I was invited onto the show.
Yeah, I
He's
was
like,
waxing left and right. I'm really good at it. I could have been a waxetician.
Esthetician?
A waxetician.
That's so neat.
Wax on.
Yeah, getting waxed is like you're the most vulnerable you've ever been. You're like, wow, like that's just you could see everything. Like you know all my secrets. But then you get used to it.
I went to beauty
Girl used
school.
to be like, okay, Lotus. Like that would be her way of like telling you to open your legs a certain
And then you
way.
gotta do the butt part. And the butt part actually doesn't hurt as much.
Ass doesn't hurt.
The part that hurts is the top.
Yeah.
The sides and the lips and the asshole, piece of cake. It's the top right above the clit. You're like, my clit is gonna come the fuck off. Are you sure? You put the wax in the right spot.
I thought it was gonna be on the wax paper when she pulled it off. I was gonna be like, oh, there it is.
It
like a
literally
green
feels
fish.
like your body is on fucking fire. It's like lava being poured onto your skin and ripped off.
That
And
hardened.
it's just the most painful, horrific thing in the world. But then after you're like, ooh, I'm a dolphin.
Yeah. Yeah, it's so true. And then you're like, oh, I'm so smooth for like several weeks.
It's very nice. But but the thing is if you keep it up consistently and you don't go back to shaving and you just wax, it becomes less painful. And then the hairs grow back smoother and softer, and you know, it's great. What's fucked up is if you're like, fuck it, I'm just gonna go big old bush, full blown bush. I can't speak. And then you're like, let me go back to shaving. That's when you got to get the fucking clippers out. You got to get the fucking, you know, hacksaw down there. It's just a fucking jungle. And then you get the waxing, and it's just crazy.
That was me. I was on point, and then I got pregnant. I was like, I can't go. She's gonna wax the baby out. So,
Dude, I tried shaving my shit before giving birth, and it was so patchy because I was doing it myself, and I didn't have a mirror or anything.
I thought to shave before birth, and then I was like, well, I don't want these doctors thinking I'm doing this for them. Like I'm trying to impress them. Like, look, I'm married. I don't need to impress you people.
And you wanted the hairs for the cushion for the baby.
Yeah, he comes up to grab on as he comes out.
Yeah.
God.
Yeah.
Oh, life is crazy.
I probably thought too much about this.
How many times did you have to go to the pube doctors to laser it off? How many sessions was it?
It took like 6 probably, or maybe I just stopped after 6 because I got over it. I like realized the issues of what I had done, and I was like, maybe I'll want hair again one day.
You regretted it like pretty quickly?
Yeah, because then after I like got a little bit out of it where I was like, yeah, I don't have to shave anymore. And then I was like, oh, it'd be really nice to have a landing strip. And
Do you
then
think it's a lot like you know, permanent makeup where like in theory you're like, oh, it sounds great, permanent makeup. And then you're like, you know, some days I just want to be makeup free, but now I can't because I've got this line on my eye that's there forever.
That's how I feel about my vagina hair.
Oh.
Yeah, because sometimes it's like it's nice to like that. Again, this is what I was saying. We have to have ugly people and hot people. You have to have hairy and non-hairy to appreciate the smooth.
You know what, Holly? Think of it as like a disability that you have.
I'm disabled and I can't grow a raging bush anymore. And I honestly need like money for this.
Holly,
it's affecting my life.
it's okay. It's not a disability.
It's not your fault.
It's okay.
It's good.
You'll
It's a
save
good
me
thing.
from my affliction.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's
he
okay.
loves
Yeah,
it. He's
it's
like,
okay.
this is the
You know
hottest
what's
disability
crazy?
I ever freaking heard of.
It's the hottest disability I have
He's like,
ever heard of.
this is great. Okay, I'm
But
into
if you're gonna pick a disability, this is the one to
So
pick.
I'm like terminally ill with not being able to go viral from showing off the top of my landing strip in low-rise bikinis. And it's really hard for me to like find a boyfriend because of it. And I'm like not as desirable in the dating pool because I can't go as viral.
Not having
So-
pubes is like, oh, my boobs are too big.
Yeah,
I'm never gonna go
my
pube viral, you
lobster's
guys.
too buttery. My steak is too juicy.
I can't go pube viral.
Oh.
Yeah, you better be book her ticket so you can investigate this hairless creature.
Situation.
Yeah.
For a woman, is it important for your man to maintain your lawn?
In his lawn?
Yeah, I don't
Yes.
want. We're not like going exploring in your penis hair.
Anything that you want someone's mouth on, you should be shaving it or waxing it.
Wax on.
And then also the other thing is when even if you're not even like putting it to your mouth, if you have like ungroomed penis hair and then you're like kind of like doing a hack job with shaving it, sex is like rough. And then like same thing with the beard. Like if a guy has 5 o'clock shadow and he's eating you out, it can like burn your vagina. Like it feels like sandpaper.
Especially
Yes,
for
it's
you.
rough, right? It's really
You're
rough.
hairless.
Especially when you're hairless.
He's a naked mole rat.
Yeah. So it feels like you're just
It's
grinding
so smooth
sandpaper.
down there. I mean, it's just wet and smooth. It's like a fucking slip and slide.
True.
Horrible. It sounds so just. My heart goes out to you, Holly. I just can't imagine. Can you imagine it, Miss Reagan? How slippery and wet it must get down there, and just, it's just, God, what a disability.
I mean, what's worse, spina bifida or no pubes? It's really a toss.
God, it's a tragedy. But you know what? Mr. Regan's gonna help you. He's gonna help you out. he's gonna speak life into your vagina and make you feel better about the pubes. He'll talk to you. He'll have a conversation with it and he'll talk to it.
Your poor hairless cat. Yeah. Rhinoceros says, we're the pube doctors. We're the pube doctors, 2 princes. What? Rhinoceros, you're not making sense. But thank you. Yes, this is SimpCast University. This is a medical show. This is so many
medical research.
Mm-hmm.
Mr. Regan's questioning why did I come on this show today?
No, he's very happy.
The idea that it's only men is baloney. I agree. I never
That's
said that.
Oh, it's a song, Two Princes.
Oh.
It's a good song.
Let's talk about this viral William Shatner moment. Are any of you fans of Star Trek?
Yeah.
Don't care for it.
No.
This was a
My dad
viral.
makes me watch it.
Really?
so
Okay.
I'm versed in Star Trek.
Oh my gosh, thank God. Okay. So William Shatner responded to, well, it was like a whole thread. Star Trek star William Shatner on politics. Star Trek wasn't political. I'm not political. I can't even vote in the US. So to put a geocentric label on interstellar characters is silly. And this guy Eric writes back, that is an absurd thing for someone like William Shatner to say. The original Star Trek was incredibly political, even by the standards of its time. The main difference between it and most sci-fi properties, though, is that its progressivism is universalist in nature, to which William responded and went viral with, no, Star Trek was about societal issues of the 1960s. Those issues over the years may have become political issues, but with the network censors, they would never have allowed political issue storylines to air. It's sad to see how uninformed some are about the past.
I guess that's a good point. A lot of the issues that we consider to be political issues today, at one point, were considered just social issues.
True.
And we've kind of like, as we've gone on, I think that people like have less of a filter now for just like even politics too. Politics is just poking their nose in so many social issues that it's getting hard to discern what is a political issue and what is a social issue. Like, for example, the trans topic back in the day would have never been considered a political issue. Like,
How?
civil
Right.
rights was
Like, how
not
was that
considered
political?
political, really, up until like them needing to do the laws. It was really considered like, hey, this is a social issue, and politicians are hopping on the subject, but it's at its core a social issue. And now it's turned into this thing of, if politicians are talking about it, then it's a political issue, period, and everything's political. And so that's something I think that's important to mention about William Shatner with this.
That's true. And now it's like in the 90s, you could go whole conversations. Like, I was not an adult in the 90s, but like from what I've heard, you could have friends and not exactly know where they were politically aligned. And now it's just like it's like a requirement to participate in a conversation almost, and you will be, and I've definitely been guilty of myself, just disregard people full on because of their political views. It's like, oh no, you can't speak on this because you're in this party or that party. And everything's just so it up.
I think it used to be that everybody understood the same fundamental truths about the world, and then we had different ideas about how to maybe tackle different problems, or maybe different ideas about how severe certain problems were, or if they were problems or whatever. But we all believed the same fundamental things. We no longer believe the same fundamental things. So it used to be that our society was drawn from the Christian European ethic, the Christian European ethical framework. That was all of society, America, Europe, right? And even in East Asia, they had very similar moral frameworks. But now they have what I call the academic secular ethical framework. And this is about all the construct stuff, constructivism. It's like the postmodernism. It's the feminism. It's this. It's all these ideas that essentially boil down to the straight white man caused all the problems in society. Mm-hmm. Christianity was the mechanism through which he maintained control over these other groups. And, we've got to create social justice in order to bring up these oppressed groups, right? This is the new morality that we get from the universities and everything like that. Mm-hmm. And there's a certain section of the population that has adopted this new morality and this new, accepted this new fundamental set of truths about the world. And so you got Hollywood producing these TV shows and films and video games that most people find completely unfamiliar and unrecognizable in the world. I think even like a gay man in Hollywood or in San Francisco who watches all of these shows what?
I said, or Bali, for example.
Or Bali, for example. But you watch a movie or a TV show today, and all the characters are kind of the same, right? Like every genius physicist is always like a black woman. The person with like the paragon of virtue and morality is always a gay man. The straight white guy is always either super evil or a bumbling idiot. And they have these caricatures now that are they're just. It's not the real world, right? Straight white men are often like the heroes and the good guys, in real life. And, not every gay guy is like a super virtuous person. A lot of them are kind of a-holes, and not every black woman is, a nuclear physicist, right? Or like the genius of the group, right? So we recognize that Hollywood is completely manufacturing a world that we don't recognize. And I think this is the main problem that people have with new media. We just don't think that Hollywood's on the same page as the rest of humanity. And so people are kind of getting sick of it and bored of watching the same. Everybody knows this is like leftist messaging. We all know it. Yeah. It doesn't matter if you're left or right. We all know it's leftist messaging. So it's not working anymore. And back when the original Star Trek was on, sure, they might have had leftist politics, the writers and stuff like that. And they might have wanted to push forward these progressive messages, but they still lived in the same world as everybody else, Mm-hmm. And so they, most of the fundamental truths were all the same. We could recognize our world, even though it was, set in the future with, these alien life forms and stuff. We still recognize the same basic fundamental truths. That no longer is true.
Yeah, you have these leftist writers, directors, producers hijacking beloved franchises, thinking like, well, screw the old fan base, even though the shows would not be where they are, what they were without the original fan base. But they're like, oh no, for example, I had to watch for FNT Star Trek Starfleet Academy, which was horrible, but a very good example of how these writers they're so arrogant that they will write a world that they actually believe that they can make happen. They go, oh, if we write it into the show, just like you were saying, Chris, like there's not that many black female physicists out there. Sorry, like a lot of them are looting targets, and so it's hard to balance that with the neurophysics. But that's just one example. But like they think they can create a world just because they've written it into a character, into a show. They could get to pat themselves on the back, all their cronies, give each other awards, and it's like, well, this doesn't represent the real world, and this isn't anything anybody wants to watch, because it's not. People want to watch stories that make them feel good.
You can create a world that people don't fully recognize in fiction, but it has to be a world that people want to live in. If you create a world that is both unfamiliar and nobody really likes, you're not going to have a particularly successful project, if it's a movie, TV show, or video game. So either make it something that is familiar to people and you can create a story within that framework, or make it something that people really want to live in and people want to engage in. And they're not doing either of those things, I think.
I think people are just over it. I don't think people really care about like celebrity and stuff like that. I will tell you this: like, I went to CPAC this weekend, and I remember the first time I went, like 4 years ago, I was like so excited to see certain people, and I was like, "Oh my god, this is so cool!" And then I went this year, and I was just like, I don't know, I just didn't feel the same. And I think like the era of certain celebrities just like changing. Well,
there's a lot of excitement around trying to get Trump elected, so maybe that's why.
Maybe it's over because it's like he's been elected.
I think people have been marketed too much, and people are literally like in very changing kind of like times right now, and people don't want to be shown celebrities as an aspirational tool anymore. And I think that we've been shown so much, and we're getting shown, by the way, people like Clavicular, the Bop House, Bonnie Blue, right? I think that like the public is offended and feels sexually assaulted by the media that they're using. And like I feel like even me as an adult, like even in my time before I retired as an adult creator, or I'm not really retired as an adult creator, but I retired for OnlyFans. So I've had times where I've been marketing it, but it's like you go on there and you're just getting like, oh mate, you're not cool if you're not fucking 1,000 dudes in one day. And it's like you just feel like, wow,
how about 998?
Like, so I think that a lot of people, or it's like, oh, look at this rich guy who's a pedophile, right? Like, you know what I mean? It's like we're getting like kind of like burnt out by our media channels by viewing horrible people. And I think that is partially why the celebrity thing is going, like, because we're like, God, I don't want to get caught dead liking a celebrity.
Like, yeah, I just feel like I don't get as excited to meet certain people that I used to. And I don't know, I miss when I was like excited about that kind of stuff. But I also see, like, I went to the Comedy Store recently, and it was just kind of funny to me how, the comedians who are performing, they'll go on stage and then they'll just get off, and then like they don't want to interact with the fans. And it's like, for me, when I'm on tour and I'm performing in front of 300 to 700 people, I will stay and talk to 200 people at the end of the night and take a picture with every single one of them. So it's like, to me, it's like, why wouldn't you want to interact with your fans? Why do you have this like, I'm too cool?
This is your problem, Lila. You became famous too. Now you are a celebrity.
Yeah, but
so you don't like celebrities anymore.
But what's the point of being?
The difference she carries it well. She wears her crown like a true queen.
But why wouldn't you? If you're gonna be a famous person, like, why wouldn't you enjoy being the famous person? Like, I love meeting the fans. It's like the whole reason I did this was I love when people are like, can I take a picture with you? I'm like, absolutely. I remember when I used to be at the Comedy Store like 10 years ago, and I'd be standing there and I would tell people, I'm like, hey, do you want to get a picture with me? Because you should take a picture with me now, because someday I'm going to be charging for it. Which 10 years later, it's true. So like when I was at CPAC, Rob Schneider was there, but he had all this like freaking security around him. And like, it was like, don't talk to him. And then I saw him perform his set. I'm gonna be real with you. I was just kind of like, okay. And I don't know. So maybe Mr. Reagan, you're slightly correct. on certain things. Maybe I've reached a point where I'm like, now that I'm here, I'm like, I don't really like how y'all been running this program. You should be nicer to people. And actually, it's kind of annoying that you're like, I have to be in this like private area with no one talks to me. It's like, dude, just go out and take pictures with people and be fucking like, that's why they're here, to see you and meet you. And you're
people that are not in comedy are very that become famous that are not in comedy can get very insulated, like with comedians, like you have to really try hard and be kind of a dick about it to not glad hand anyone after a show.
And I think there's different levels of fame. You get to a point, I think, where it does become actually a burden.
Oh, it's bullshit.
Oh, it's a burden. I can't get down with the people. I
still think that when people are like, I don't know. I think
I have to go to my gay gym. Oh, I don't have time to say hello to the fans.
Hey, I'm not that famous.
There's a vacation place.
I had a fan spot me on a plane once. He was sitting behind me on a plane, and he's like, "Oh man, I love your show." I think by the time we landed, he was just like wanting to get out of there. Like I talked to that guy like too much. Like he was just like, I'm no longer watching this guy's show.
You're like, why do I have one less subscriber on my YouTube?
Yeah. What happened there?
It was me.
Because I just don't get spotted that often anymore. There was a time when I would, but that was my peak. I've gone downhill significantly.
Stop it. Now you're
I had friends go to that MegaCon, and they saw you there too, Chrissy. But they also mentioned that there were celebrities there, and that we had a panel, and we were talking, and they mentioned MegaCon, but they also mentioned that they weren't like excited to see the celebrities. They were more excited to like meet up with each other and talk to each other and their viewers more than the celebrities. They don't really give a shit about the celebrities.
That's happening. I think there's this like shift that is slowly turning, and it's kind of awesome.
People have been older celebrities for I think like at least 5 years for sure. But probably
the internet really democratized fame. Social media in particular really democratized fame. So anybody can be a fan of like one of thousands of people online. You can be a fan of somebody who has like 6 followers, and that could be like your guy. That's the guy you watch on YouTube or whatever, you know what I mean? So there's no longer the gatekeepers anymore. And I do think that people resent a little bit this idea that Hollywood's going to tell you who's famous and who's cool and all that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
It's like, screw you, Hollywood. I'm going to watch this nerd talk about movies, or whatever.
The Hollywood people resent the YouTube people so much because they went through the right channels and did it the right way. And the YouTube people resent Hollywood because they would never have made it through those channels because they're too different or too whatever.
People would rather.
I probably would have made it. Just saying.
People would rather watch people that are just like them and have their opinions and stuff than a fucking celebrity that lives in mansions that have these securities that they're so pro open border and stuff, but they're allowed to have securities. They're allowed to have all this, but then we have to fucking live with illegals and shit like that. Shut the fuck up. Shut up and fucking dance, monkey dance.
Can I tell you real quick the one thing that actually creates like celebrity or fame on social media?
Having pubes.
Yes, having pubes. That's the number one thing. The number 2 thing is being authentic, just being authentic. And I want to say something kind of nice to you guys. Every single one of you girls, you all have that authenticity. You're like oozing that authenticity.
This is
like
the
it makes sense that you guys are successful.
Something else, but thank you for picking up on that.
No, it's true. I think you're all like, you all should have a big following of people because you're all your authentic selves. And I think that's what people are drawn to more than anything on social media.
Mr. Reagan.
That's very sweet.
I think I have the less amount of followers on X here.
Oh, thank you guys for welcoming me into the chat. I'm getting bullied by my cohorts at OnlyFans right now, so I feel really lucky to be welcomed so warmly here.
Well, Holly, we don't like those people.
A simpet. You're joining the SimpCast cult.
We love Holly and her beautiful body.
I love you and your beautiful body.
Lila has her own cult as well.
I do. It's called the Sweetheart Cult. I have a cult. It's great. Yeah, you do. I just have to sign your boobs.
Okay.
As soon as I saw you, I thought cult leader.
Oh, perfect. Because that is the vibes that I'm going for. I gotta tell you guys too. When I was at CPAC, I was like, oh, it's so. I said, there's like, you know, sometimes I don't have like the big, you know, I could be in a room full of people. I don't have the biggest following, but in real life, I walk in and they're like, they know who the star is.
They do.
I wish I had that confidence.
Same. Lila walks into a room, completely owns it. She can get someone to be carrying her bags inside of 37 seconds. I've never seen anything like it. She's just amazing. She had some first time we went to a convention together. I think it was Anime Matsuri, Lila.
Yes.
Like we had a SimpCast table. And that's how we met Sam. Is like he came out of nowhere and was literally pushing you around on a cart. Like
I found that cart too. And I took it home. It's in my garage. You know that cart's like $200 at Home Depot.
Oh my god!
Damn.
Yeah, it's a really nice cart. You know what's crazy? I was bringing back drinks for me and Chrissy. I had Starbucks cups, and I was walking around, and I thought in my brain, I was like, "Oh my god, I'm not gonna be able to make it. These cups are so heavy." They weren't so heavy, but I had a purse and stuff, and it's hard for me to carry stuff. Okay, it was a lot, and I thought it would be really great if I found something that could help me, and then all of a sudden there was this dolly that was just sitting there, a very nice one. And I got on the dolly, I found Sam, and he pushed me around, and it was great.
You're just like,
yeah, she was.
What a princess. That's what I'm talking about.
Bob Fan Patrice never got the full Brazil, but I wax my taint every 3 months in Bali. Sounds like Chris.
That's good.
I thought he looked familiar.
I will never get tired of making fun of Bali shaming.
Bali is amazing. You know what? You know what? One of my favorite things is you can ride a motorcycle. Most people ride mopeds, but because I'm an American, I got to look cool, right? You can ride a motorcycle around everywhere around the island, and you don't have to wear a helmet. There's like no rules here. You ride up on the sidewalk. It's crazy. Yeah,
I like that.
You're not allowed to do OnlyFans, right? Like you're not allowed to take pictures in bikinis.
There are so many OnlyFans models out here, you would not believe.
It's not like
I'm not surprised though, because a lot of them mention Bali.
Are they allowed though? I heard you got in trouble in either Thailand or Bali for being too sexual.
I mean, maybe technically there might be a problem, but I think there's a lot of OnlyFans girls here.
Really? Are they allowed?
Some of them are in his room right now.
OnlyFans on the internet, or do you have to have a VPN to open OnlyFans in Bali?
I've never gone on OnlyFans. I don't.
Sure.
I don't know. I've never gone on OnlyFans ever.
I've clicked retire from OnlyFans, but she is still commanding the people who own it on her Twitter now, and we are taking no prisoners. So we're still very much involved in OnlyFans, even though we will never, ever, ever make money for those people ever again.
Okay.
I've never been.
I love
OnlyFans.
I've never gone on OnlyFans. I haven't.
Sure.
I'm not gonna lie, I do have a page, but it only has like 5 photos in there.
Ooh.
I spend most of my days just making fun of these tards on X.
Yeah. X is the spot. I want to make X my new OnlyFans. Like I want to make that my new place where I post all of my thoughtery.
I think you could do it.
I think I can.
Are you gonna use your same page? Because some people like make a different
I'm gonna make a new one because my page that I have right now is suitable for like a PG-13 rated R audience,
like bikinis and
like it's totally clothed. I've never posted any nudity on there. I don't get too explicit with the text that I write. I'm very careful about what text I write, and I try to like not be too sexual. But I would make another Twitter page that is
and call it your twatter when your pubes grow back.
Exactly.
I'm liking this idea. Stymie, people like other genuine people we're tired of all the fakeness. It's so true. It's so true. My God, guys, what a show. It has flown by. It is time for for the outros. Oh, smooth jazz. Wait a second. Wait. No. Yes. Holly! Didn't Holly do great on SimpCast? First time ever.
Thank you guys. Make sure to follow me on X, Holly_treats.
Hey, follow Holly Treats. She's the best. She will definitely be back. And her future husband, Mr. Reagan. Where can people follow you?
Nice to finally meet my wife on here, Holly. Watch my YouTube channel, Mr. Reagan, on YouTube, and watch me just for the cartoon, if nothing else, because the cartoon is amazing. I need more people watching that. I've just posted the full first episode, so check that out.
Wow.
Yes. Everyone, check out the cartoon. Toasty, where can people follow you?
Toasty with the Moosey 69 on Rumble and on Toasty Moosey 6969 on X. We're gonna have hopefully Camelot this Tuesday, 8 p.m. Eastern. So that's gonna be fun. So yeah.
He's a hoot and a half. Lila, where can people follow you?
Hello, everyone. You can follow me at lilahart.com and come see me on tour with the Micro Maidens. I'll be in Chicago, Illinois, April 8th. That's where our tour starts.
You guys aren't dancing, but I didn't pick a really dancey song.
Very just.
Oh, you can come and see me. First of all, you'll have to watch. Oh, now I sound Jewish. You'll have to. I am schlepping. Have to watch Holly and my episode on Nightmare from this past Tuesday or Wednesday. I think it was Wednesday. It was bomb. It was great. Holly spilled all the OFT. It was just a blast. And what else is coming up? Well, this is Holy Week, guys. So remember to invite Jesus into your life somehow, some way.
Yay!
Do the things. What terrible advice that is. I'm going to have more interviews soon. I got a lot of stuff in the works. Of course, as always, Friday Night Nights on Fridays. 4 o'clock on Nerdrotics channel. This was such a great show. Oh my God. Everybody.
It was fun. It was so much fun.
Yes. Everyone missed you, Lila.
I missed you guys.
Chris and Holly did a great job popping their cherries. We will have them back.
I know. So sweet.
And I follow Lila on the X, and this is my first time being on a panel with her. So
Yay! I'll make sure I'm following you too, because this was really fun. We had a little love matchmaking moment. It was very sweet.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I love it.
Mm-hmm. Yep, it's happening.
Oh yeah,
and they're putting us together for our bachelor testimonial. I had a great time meeting Chris today, and I think that he has really cool animation ideas, but I don't know if he's a communist yet.
Oh.
Go to Bali, find out.
All right, Chris, what are your concerns?
Well, Holly's an interesting girl. I'm really, really glad that we met. And I think she's going to get a rose.
Ah! Oh my God.
I'll accept this rose.
Roseworthy. Tune in next week to find out what will happen with these two lovebirds. Thank you for watching SimpCast. We love you all. We simp for you.
We simp for you.
Bye.